again.
You were in a drinking mood. I mean, I couldn't stop you.
Yeah, that's true.
When you're in a drinking mood and you want to drink, you just have to drink. It's not like any good movie would stop you. I remember I was really wasted when I saw G.I. Joe in theaters, and
which one?
the first one with with Dennis Quaid and the whole group. My favorite part of that was I left the theater thinking that was an amazing movie. I was like, dude, G.I. Joe rocked. I was like, Channing Tatum's great. Marlon Wayans is great. And then they made the second G.I. Joe, and they put The Rock in it and Bruce Willis. I was like, this isn't as good. Give me the OG G.I. Joe. Give me JGL getting burnt to crisp, and he was Cobra Commander. Give me that. I don't need this fake sequel G.I. Joe. So let's give everyone a chance to gather, and we'll begin shortly, dude. I mean, it says right here on Twitch, live stream will begin shortly. I mean, how short is that? 2 minutes and 27 seconds? Is that short enough?
Yeah, people got to globe around.
Yeah, globe around. Yeah, gotta get the globe going. The Earth is so spherical, by the way. I know that, like, I've been listening to. I listened to an episode today of the Flat Earth podcast that was so great because they had a glober on, and the glober was. We'll get into it, but it was just funny because the glober was like, just because you guys can point out that this doesn't exist, doesn't mean the Earth is flat. You know, or like, you know, just because this happens doesn't mean Antarctica is an ice wall. You know, like, because they talk about how the southern hemisphere has the same amount of exposure to the sun as the northern hemisphere, so it should be the same climate. It should be the same temperature.
Ooh.
And
Ooh.
so what the guy says was, just because it should be melted and it's not, doesn't mean the Earth is flat. I was like, thank you. It was hilarious. But let's give people a chance to gather. We're also live on Facebook tonight. We're live on my personal Facebook. I don't have that chat up. I should probably get that chat up. I don't know if it comes in as chats or if it's just comments on my page. So let's give it. Yeah.
The funny thing, man, on the Flat Earth, I think I was listening to like your second episode of Leadies, and you were already talking about the self-illuminated moon and the flat Earth, and I was like, oh, I've been missing this for so long,
dude. I feel like and to this day, when I look at the moon, sometimes I'm just staring at it. I think it's self-illuminating. I think it's like it's so bright, and I'm like, you mean to tell me the Earth is hitting the moon so well that it's perfectly a full moon? Like it's like everything's magic, my friend. But let's give everyone a chance to gather.
I am your shield. I am your sword. I know you. Your past. Your future.
This is the way the world ends.
Ladies and gentlemen, come in. Come sit down. Everyone gather around. This is another edition of Bleedies. I'm here. You're here. Yes, yes, yes. We've all done it. We're here. Welcome in to everybody. Welcome to Bleedies. My name is Ryan Van Fleet. Thank you so much for joining me tonight. We're here. This is episode 77. I don't know how we made it this far, but we made it. And I'm glad that we made it. We made it together. We're survivors in the truest effect. I see Nathan Weller played a sounder, and I don't see it playing, which aggravates me because, like, everything's set up the way it was yesterday. But either or, what's easy? Zach, how are you, my friend?
Good, bro. I decided late today I'm just not fucking working tomorrow. I told my work I'm not going to be here. I'm going hiking in the mountains, so I won't have a fucking signal on my phone either, so don't fucking call me.
Don't bother me. I'm hiking. Yeah.
Leave me alone.
I got to figure out why the sounder didn't play because I definitely saw it. I saw it, unless Streamlabs just changed their fucking URL for no apparent reason whatsoever. So let's see. First thing is first. I mean, there's so many first thing first. Like, we have a Matty Spice dance. We have Nathan Weller asking what happened in Vegas for anyone who watched All-American on Monday. Did you watch All-American, Zach? It's only the greatest program anyone's ever seen or made in their lives.
After us starting to hang out again, man, you say everything is the greatest.
I am so shocked that you didn't like Blood Diamond, or like you were like falling asleep during Blood Diamond. Let everyone know, he told me before we started that he was like drinking and not really like in it. You weren't in the mood to watch the greatest movie of your entire life.
Yeah, you just hyped it up too much. You're my friend. I'm gonna watch it again sober, but it was enough to where I wasn't engrossed in this movie. It didn't capture me.
Wow, I guess you just don't care about the struggles of people in Africa. Like, I know you've been there, and
yeah,
I know that you like claim to like, oh wow, I really care about the people here. Maybe you don't, and you know what? That's totally fine. But I'm just saying that to me it was like a huge life changer. I was like, this is some important stuff. And like, I was even talking to my dad, and he was talking about the scene where the child gets his hand or his arm chopped off. And you know how graphic it is and how terrible it is. And I was just telling him, like, yeah, people think America's tough. And it's, yeah. You know what I mean? Like, people really hate on America and they think that we're the worst country. Meanwhile, there's countries where people are getting their hands cut off. But, you know, to people, that's just, America's the real problem, man. It's like, dude, have you seen this shit? I guess Streamlabs, let me see. That's the sound alerts one, right? Oh, no, I'm doing a Streamlabs thing. I shouldn't be doing sound alerts. I need to be going to Streamlabs. Get a look at greatness. That one worked. So maybe something Nathan Weller did was wrong. Or maybe I fixed it. Maybe I'm that good. So, yeah, so you weren't in the mood for Blood Diamond. It's okay. I forgive you. You can try it again. Maybe you need to watch it with me. Maybe we'll get you all fired up. Like, Zach, this is why this is important. This is why this is important. This is why this is why that. It's such a good fucking movie. And yeah, everything's the greatest because, yeah, I only tell you things that are the greatest. So there's plenty to, you know what? I'll tell you what you don't have to watch. You don't have to watch Impact Wrestling's Hard to Kill. So this is the 74th ranked wrestling podcast in all of Australia. So I did watch TNA Wrestling's Hard to Kill. Did you? Now, I've talked about this. Good God. This is one of the worst. Like, one of the worst things, like, not one of the worst. Let me rephrase. This is the most hot or cold pay-per-view I've ever watched. Like, you've been watching wrestling for most of 2020. I brought you back in. I told you that was awesome, and now you know who Mustafa Ali is. You're welcome. What did Ricardo send me that I'm not reading? Let me see.
He said they put fucking artichoke hearts on his pizza instead of anchovies.
Why either?
That's backwards.
Why did you get either? I do see it now. Yeah, he gave me the 100. Okay. 100 bits from Ricardo. He says, they put fucking artichoke hearts on my pizza instead of anchovies. Why did you order anchovies? I used to have people, when I worked at Papa John's, they would just want a little side of anchovies just for the memes. They just wanted to, like, see the memes and, like, they wanted to, like, look at the anchovies and go, ugh. And they literally are in just, like, a little can, and I had to open it up, and, like, my manager would be like, oh, this is disgusting. And, like, I ate them one time. They're not bad on a pizza because they're just insanely salty. Like, it's not really fair to call them anchovies. They're just salty as shit.
What is the texture like?
I don't know. It's like I don't know. It's just a slimy little. When you bake it, it's actually like a little salmon.
It's the fit. Where is there's no? Do they debone it?
Yeah.
They just have no bones in this fucking thing?
Yes. They would not put bones on your pizza. That's like, I hate when I order, there's this soup I get this yellow curry from this Thai place, and they put fucking shrimp in there and they leave the tails on. So I have to reach in, pull the tails off all the shrimp, and then put them back into my scorching hot yellow curry. Like, I don't know who does that. Like, it's very, very frustrating. But yeah, the ones that I had, Ricardo says the bones are tiny. These bones, if they had bones, it looked like a slug. So imagine just because it was just out of a can. It was just a big, lengthy, maybe like the size of like a Band-Aid. And it was just, I don't know, it's gross. But on
this whole thing sounds.
On a pizza, it's not bad. All right. And that's what I'm telling you is Blood Diamond is not the anchovies of movies. All right. Nathan Weller wants his Vliet coin back. You know what? I'll refund it because even Matty Spice played the sound. And I don't hear any of these sounds when people are trying to play the Vince Russo sound. Something's wrong with sound alerts. That's what it is. I don't even see it on.
You got to go to the dashboard.
The new dashboard. I have it right here. I have it saved. Forgot about the new dashboard.
Oh, you know what? I'm in mine, and it says browser source is offline. No, that's because my OBS isn't open.
Oh, see, well, maybe because look, it even
refresher.
It even says people are paying. Can I just plan from here? That'd be fun. Everyone listening live or on the podcast, we're doing the fun part where I get to troubleshoot live while we're doing this. General.
Funny enough, the 3 streams I watched today on Twitch, every single person had issues today.
They must do something where they must have a weird update or something that they don't tell anyone about, and it's just you find it while you're fucking live on the internet. Like, oh, sweet, thank you guys. I can't even get a new URL for it. So maybe there is something wrong. I can't even get I just said generate URL and it just crashed. So, and now it's saying to enter my social, and now it's showing me pictures of Hunter Biden and some underage women with, what did he have on his penis? Did he have Skittles or something on his penis? He had a lot, it was a weird day for all of us. Okay. But don't worry. Everyone's freaking out that his daughter was wearing a tuxedo. Yeah, I can't even get the sound alerts thing to work, so don't worry about it. Who cares? Bleedies, this isn't going to help you climb the charts in Australia. That's right, it won't. But you know what will help me before we get to Hard to Kill? All right, before we get to Hard to Kill, before we get to Impact Wrestling, before we get to the Keystone Pipeline, before we get to bathrooms, before we get to the NFL, our very own Matty Spice, he's a hero, okay? He decided that he was going to do... Now, I don't know what this meme is. Zach, do you know about the Corvette dance?
I didn't know anything about it until this all happened.
My favorite part is that... Let me everyone inside baseball, Matty Spice sends me a video, right? And instead of sending me an unlisted video, he sends me the link to the private video. So now this video that we're all dying to see, he made it private and not unlisted. So now it's not even here, Matty Spice. And now put this on the list. Put this on the list of sound alerts not working tonight. Put this on the list of anchovies at the top of the show. This is already the worst episode we've ever done. It's just, we might as well hang it up early and just record some paid content because this is ridiculous. Matty Spice, you're leaving me hanging out to dry here. You're who's he like? You're like Howie Roseman, okay? And I'm Doug Peterson. You want me to coach this fucking team, and meanwhile, my best receiver is Travis Fulgham. My quarterback. You give Carson Wentz this huge contract. You extended him a year early. You didn't even have to give him this huge extension yet, but you did it early in good faith. Then you draft Jalen Hurts, and now now Twitter's all about controversy. Everybody on Twitter is telling me what to do, like they're all head coaches. Fuck them. And I'm just Doug Peterson. Now I'm interviewing for the Steelers' offensive coordinator position. And I'm looking like Big Ben's going to – look at this message I just got from Matty Spice in the chat. Stall for 3 minutes. All right. But you know what? Let's just do a show then. All right.
Is this the last night where he's the mod?
No, I love that. I love that he asked me to stall for 3 minutes. Let's just do a show. Maybe we'll get it. Maybe we won't. And yeah, Jordo's teaching him about YouTube. Matty Spice is excellent in Discord. He just needs a little help on YouTube. Private means only you can see it, you goon. So, you know what? Just as punishment, we're going to watch a lot of this Hard to Kill pay-per-view. This was this is not their big one, but it's their first pay-per-view of the year, Zach. Now, Zach, you don't know what Impact Wrestling is, right?
I have absolutely no fucking idea.
Dude, I hope Sonic Gino's listening, because this is, after watching Hard to Kill and after watching Impact Wrestling, this might be the official podcast of Hard to Kill. It's like, or of Impact Wrestling. It was one of those pay-per-views that was terrible in spots, but amazing in other spots. Like, they couldn't decide if they wanted to do a good show or a bad show. And I gotta get, like, if we did grades for this I'm gonna run through it. We'll do a recap of it, because it is, Zach, it's some part, like the way they opened the show, I was like, this is gonna be a rough one. But then it got pretty good. It got, it started to pick up, and I was like, okay, like, let's see, we're getting there. And I don't know if it ever got to like good level, but it got to, I'm interested in this event. Now, there's some guys that Sonic Gino really enjoys, and I don't understand why. Like, he's a big fan of the Karate Man and Ethan Page. This is some of the worst shit that I've ever seen. Now I know that this is like an era of you can stay at home, and I have a green screen, you have a green screen, everybody's got a green screen now, so like guys are at home playing around with their green screens, So Ethan Page is one of these guys. Ethan Page, who, first of all, oh my gosh, Australia, bear with me here. Zach, what's your favorite, like, not even what's your favorite, how do you feel about tag teams breaking up?
I think I have a sour taste in my fucking mouth, because it seems like since I've started watching WWE, that's all they like to do is fucking break up teams. I'm just, when are the Street Profits getting broken up? Because now I'm just preparing myself for it.
Yeah, it's definitely like that's the worst part of the tag team, like, especially when it's a hot tag team like that. Like, you weren't around for the breakup of the Primetime Players. Like, they broke them up, right? Primetime Players were broken up. They split them up. They had Titus O'Neil beat down Darren Young. Nobody cared. And then, like, years later, they were back together with, like, no explanation. Because it's like, you don't break these guys up. They're useless. They're useless without they're just useless without each other. They belong in a tag team. So this is a different situation. It's all ego Ethan Page, the man on the screen here is the Karate Man, okay? So the Karate Man right here is played by Ethan Page. Now, Ethan Page and Josh Alexander were one of my favorite, probably the only tag team in Impact that you can point at and say, this is a reason to watch this show. Like, they had a cool name. They were the North because they're Canadian. And, obviously there's a Game of Thrones tie-in there. There was also a tie-in to the what are they called? The Toronto Raptors. Jeez. I was like, the Velociraptors. I was like, what city are they from? No, I met Nathan Weller. I know, okay? This is Matty Spice's fault. You're going to watch All Ego Ethan Page first, and then maybe we'll get to the Matty Spice dance.
We're stalling here, Nathan.
Yeah, we're stalling for 3 minutes exactly. So, so Ethan Page, they break this team up because Ethan Page is going to do his own thing. He's going to leave Impact Wrestling. He's unhappy. He's one of the guys who thinks he can do more with this. He can, like, he's a wrestler. He doesn't want to be, when you're wrestling in Impact Wrestling, you're almost like playing in the Canadian Football League. There's not really, you don't have the same eyes on you like you have playing in the WWE or even All Elite Wrestling. So he did a green screen movie, like a mini movie. It's one of the worst things I've ever watched. And apparently Ethan Page was unhappy with this. Like, even he himself was like, this was not what it was supposed to be. Like, it's really cartoony and gimmicky. The acting's borderline racist because he's the Karate Man. So, of course, it's like, he's like Far East influenced. But even the greens, it was just silly. And the way it ended, and I wish it's a GIF, but I wish it was a movie. It ends with the Karate Man allegedly ripping out Ethan Page's heart, right? And from listening and I told you before we started today, I accidentally listened to a wrestling podcast. It was terrible. It was, and what they were saying was they were the ones who let me know Ethan Page is done with Impact Wrestling. So this was his like final thing that he did. Apparently he recorded this in like November or December, and it's finally making air, and he's done with the company. So Ethan is killing himself off. So now he can leave Impact Wrestling. But this happened. This happened on pay-per-view. People paid to watch this. And
this was shown on pay-per-view?
This was $40 on fight.tv. People like you can get UFC for $60 or this for $40. Like you choose wisely how to spend that money, because this is absolutely ridiculous. Like, and this is what I was telling, like this is like when I talk about Impact, they are just such a bummer. And I used to love this company. I loved this product. And now I'm watching a karate man pull a heart out of a guy dressed like he's from Greece. It's like, this isn't what wrestling is supposed to be. And it makes me double mad that this guy was in one of the greatest tag teams in Impact Wrestling history, the North. And now he's like, you know what? You know what's better than tag teams? Fucking me ripping out my own heart, killing myself off so I can go to NXT.
I'd be on the fucking, as this is playing, I'd be on the phone with whatever website you were saying this played on.
I was so excited to watch this. Like,
give me my fucking money back.
Because this was so bad that it was like, look, here's a good gift. This is essentially what people paid for. For those listening on the podcast, Ethan Page is standing there dressed like, he's dressed like Danny Zuko from Greece, just plain white tee and some skinny jeans. And Ethan Page is on a green screen or Karate Man's on a green screen laying on his back doing a bicycle kick, and they just kind of like, final cut it together, and it just looks like shit. It
looks like Mortal Kombat, like the fucking video game.
It does, yeah. It looks like, Mortal Kombat, Street Fighter.
Not the movie, the fucking video game.
No, it just looks terrible. It's absolutely ridiculous. You know what else is ridiculous? Matty Spice did the Corvette dance. I don't know this meme, but I have a 1 minute, 21 second video that'll change our lives, okay? I don't know what this dance is. This can't be it. Does this have the fucking 21st Century Fox thing at the beginning of it? Why does it have that? Now the problem with this Matty Spice is now they're going to take it down. Oh, I know what he's doing.
He's fucking rickrolling you?
Oh, I shouldn't have done that to him. This is ridiculous, Matty Spice. Does it at least show a little bit of it? Wow. Okay, it's okay. How come that became a thing, the Rick roll? And how come they don't call him Rick Astley? His name is Rick Astley.
I never got the Rick roll. I don't know.
We're no strangers to love. Oh, he cuts out the song? We just got to listen to that part? You know the rules, and so do I. Okay, he says, just kidding. Here we go. Oh, bullshit. Oh, fumble! Why do you guys hate Juju so much?
For this reason. He sucks.
Corvette.
Oh, my God. I don't know what's happening here. First of all, I love that he's wearing a Juju Smith-Schuster jersey. Wow, Matty Spice is on TikTok, everybody. At Matty Spice 04. So this is still up for your viewing pleasure, I bet, on TikTok. But for podcasters, just sit back and listen to whatever song is about to play, because we're going to watch this man do a Corvette. I still don't know what this is from, right? So this is popular only on TikTok. This is that TikTok fame, right?
Yeah, no clue what it. I don't even know what it is, so I couldn't tell you if he's going to do this right or wrong.
We're no strangers to love. You know the rules, and so do I. Fucking ridiculous. I don't know why people don't know that song.
Bitch. Corvette. Hop in a motherfucking jet like that. Them in that, them in that like that. They were like, Pop, why you all like that? Why you tall like that? Why you all like that?
An eye on Hines Ward. I mean, this is a guy that throws his body around. He is the most complete receiver in the game.
Oh, God, please, no! No!
Did they really? Did they sign Dwayne Haskins? Did the Steelers?
Yeah, today.
Oh, no. That's not good. That's a bold
so
move.
He just made this shit today.
No, well, you know what?
I have breaking news.
I have another video record. He sent me like the original cut, and he was like, "Hey, I'll do the YouTube one." So the YouTube one works, but I think we need to relive it one more time because I don't think people got it. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think you got it, right? And look, my favorite part, Warng one. He spelled wrong one. For those listening on the podcast, Warng one when he showed us the Steeler video. Corvette. What does that mean?
Bitch. Corvette. Hop in a motherfucking jet like jet. Him and that, him and that like that. They were like, Pop, why you all like that? Why you talk like that? Why you all like that?
An eye on Heinz.
It's a badass closet, though. Got to be honest. Walk in, a lot of shelf space. This is awesome. You know what would be cool if we got this next to Baker Mayfield dancing? They could dance together. Wouldn't that be fun?
Yeah, Matty, that freeze frame right there, you got to put on some pounds, my dude.
Yeah, I'm a little impressed by how thin he is. You know, when he talks, he does sound thin, but not this thin. I mean, this is like we gotta start feeding him. And you know what? He's probably one of those guys who eats a lot, but he just doesn't gain any weight. Like, he's the guy. He's like the asshole at NutriShop. Like, yeah, I'm trying to put on some pounds. And they're like, okay, well, you got to drink all this protein. You got to eat all these bars. You need to
start eating a fucking jar of peanut butter every day, Matty Spice.
Yeah, just rub it in your hair while you go to sleep. It'll seep into your pores.
That's not a 5XL, Nathan. That's a fucking medium.
This jersey he's wearing,
That's a medium.
Hopefully, I'm even like, I guess with the sleeves you can call it a medium. And he likes Heinz Ward. Everybody likes Heinz Ward. That's Matty Spice with a Corvette dance. He goes, it's an adult L. There's no way. There's no way that's an adult L, Matty Spice. But you guys did it. We got to see it. We need to make Matty do more dances. I like that. I like a fun dance now and again. Don't you? First of all, like.
As long as it's not me, yeah.
We're no strangers to love. You know the rules, and so do I. Yeah, Matty Spice, do that for us. Sing and dance this song. That would be great if we can get it. Wear this coat and a black shirt. Just do the entire Rick Astley music video. I think we'd all get a kick out of that, right, Zach?
Yeah. Nathan, how many points you got? Can you spend another 10K?
Yeah, sound alerts aren't working, so just kind of slide them under the table to me. You know, just kind of figure out a way to get me your points, and then we can go from there. But I mean, this video, the choreography, there isn't too much to it. Just a lot of clapping and a lot of hips. I love the Canadian tuxedo, the denim shirt and the denim pants. That's always my favorite.
You know the rules,
and so do I. I don't know why this became a meme, like as far as like when someone's going to say something important, this song would play.
I'm looking it up. When did the Rickroll start?
Didn't it start like a baseball game?
I don't think so. I thought it was like an email thing like a long time ago. It was like you sent the email link.
Remember he was going to run for president? He was never going to give us up, never going to let us down?
No.
Do you remember when James Corden and Foo Fighters played this at a Guitar Center in Hollywood?
What?
Do you watch James Corden? I know that's like hack late night, but he did a carpool karaoke with the Foo Fighters, and that's where they ended up, and it was great. I mean, the Paul McCartney carpool karaoke is the best one, but Foo Fighters is right up there because they go to a Guitar Center and they kind of just take it over. It's hilarious. It's me. My name's James Corden.
It's me.
It's me, Nathan Weller.
that's the old,
They just put on a concert.
I fucking love Dave Grohl.
I was wrong. Drumming is more than a feeling.
Drumming's a feeling.
Is there anything he can't play?
No, he's got it.
I had always heard, wasn't the first Foo Fighters album just him?
He
played every instrument.
Yeah, he played every instrument.
That's fucking ridiculous.
What's this track? You know the rules, and so do I.
All the guitars have fucking tags on them.
Yeah. The other guy, just wanna tell you how I'm feeling. Never gonna give you up, never gonna let you down. Never gonna run around and desert you. Yeah, they rock. I mean, there's no doubt about that. Nathan Weller's saying that I'm such an Asher Adams. Yeah, probably. I like my girls tan just like Asher. Like, there's no white girls on this show except the mom, Zach. You need to watch All American. It's outstanding. It's like it's better than Inception.
I'm gonna ignore that.
I can't believe you like Inception more than Blood Diamond. Like, it's not even close.
I know it's not close at all.
Inception didn't save the world from Blood Diamonds. All right, think about it. Think about it now. Conflict-free stones are all the rage. Okay, or lab-grown. Nathan Weller Inception sucks. It's confusing, Zach. They don't even explain that this guy can have his subconscious trained to fight off subconscious terrorists.
If you just don't get it, okay?
No,
you don't fucking get it.
Help me get it. That's why I'm saying.
Go outside and look at Spain, okay? Can you see it?
You can't see Spain.
No, it's a good fucking movie. That's why.
Can't. I swear you can't see Spain, and I know. Tell me why. Like, there's parts of Inception. We're gonna have to rewatch it now because there's just parts of
Put it on right
that
now.
make no. And then of course when spoiler alert, when the totem doesn't tip over, it's like, okay, that's cool. Nobody knows, but it's still. Nobody tells you that they can train the subconscious. Nobody really explains what the builder does. Like, we just kind of watch her accidentally make one world, and then suddenly she's making 5 levels. And then in one world, when the van's falling down, the next world is all crazy in the hotel, but then the world after that is fine? What's happening, Zach?
Did you watch the fucking movie with the sound off? Like, what? I don't understand the disconnect.
I need you to not globe earth me. I need you to just give me the answer. How come in one world where everything's falling, it makes the next world fall, but then the one after that doesn't?
I don't know. I didn't explain that.
Because the ice wall. No, it's a good movie. I'm just saying it's not. I mean, but you also like. What's that other Leonardo DiCaprio? The Great Gatsby. You like The Great Gatsby as well.
Ooh, I fucking love that movie.
I guarantee
I've never met another person that likes that movie.
That's what I mean. Nobody likes The Great Gatsby. Like, if you pulled 100 people, everybody would probably, like, I guarantee like 60% would say, no, I didn't really like it. I mean, it was okay. And then the other 40 would go, never saw it. Like,
yeah, I was thinking the opposite. I was thinking 60% never saw it.
Never saw it. Yeah.
40% were like, nah, I didn't really like it.
I remember on Mother's Day, I took my mom to see The Great Gatsby. And then we went home and watched Guilt Trip with Barbra Streisand and Seth Rogen. And we both agreed, I think I like Guilt Trip more than The Great Gatsby. Like, we liked the lame-ass comedy with Seth Rogen way more than we liked Great Gatsby. It was another one of those movies. It was kind of cool to hear a Jay-Z song playing in the 40s, but other than that, it didn't work for me.
I think it's because like if there was a time period like that, I would be there at that fucking party.
Yeah, sure,
for sure.
I mean, it was a fun party
as long as there was Jay-Z though.
But would that make it a cool movie though? It's like, hey, I paid $13 to see this movie. Like, I remember when I paid to see The Hobbit, the first one, part 1, and I look over, I saw it with Chan. You know, everyone knows Matt Chan, and everybody knows Beltran, and everybody knows Evan Williams. And Evan was like excited to see it. We all had like our 3D glasses on. I look over at Beltran and Chan, and they're just both this. They're both just sleeping. They're sleeping, head full back, like just so bored out of their mind. I'm looking over at Evan, and even Evan's looking at me like, we might have to leave. It was such a boring movie, and Gandalf just kept saving everybody the whole time. Like,
wait, you're talking about The Hobbit?
The Hobbit, yeah, part 1.
I'm surprised Evan didn't like that. No, Evan loves Lord of the Rings.
That's what we all said. We were like expecting Lord of the Rings, but Unfortunately, we watched The Hobbit. So here's a little snippet from Impact Wrestling, Gino.
Taya Valkyrie, after losing your match at
First of all, this song is awesome, Zach. I cannot.
Is this chick a man?
No.
Is she pregnant?
That's Taya Valkyrie. She's actually married to John Morrison in WWE. She doesn't look flattering from this angle or with whatever this dress is. I don't know why she chose to wear this, but this is Wera Loca. She's a good wrestler. I got to give it to her. Like, her match at Hard to Kill was the best match on the card. She tends to do that. Like, her character is annoying, and she dresses in really colorful outfits. But when she gets in when that damn bell rings, I mean, she knows how to put it all together, my friend. So yeah, she had match of the night. Like, that's the other thing. I was listening to that nerdy ass wrestling podcast, and I was like, this is the kind of show that would do like match of the night, worst match of the night. Like, it was just so nerdy. I'm gonna be on it, I think. So, she's leaving Impact. I didn't know this. So she is leaving Impact, and this was the way that they wrote her off, which was absolutely terrible.
To kill to Deanna.
You know how to play dirty. I didn't know how dirty you would get.
This guy sucks, Gino. This is probably the worst part of Impact is this Johnny Bravo guy with his terrible shirt. I don't like wrestling when there's like a bunch of people
I just fucking noticed the dog with the glasses once you moved your head. What the fuck is happening?
You like that? You like that? I don't know why this guy exists. Like, that's the other problem with TNA is like they have so much comedy. They don't have they have so many good in-ring wrestlers. They have I saw Fallah Bahh tonight, and I was like, I haven't seen Fallah Bahh in weeks. So Johnny Bravo is this manager guy who he used to manage Taya Valkyrie. Taya Valkyrie is in this gold getup. Johnny Bravo, for some reason, has a job, and he was shot a few weeks ago. They did like a he got shot angle, and somebody got kayfabe arrested. But now it looks like it was all just to get Taya arrested.
I literally have no idea what you're talking
about. It was you that sprayed Larry D. Turn him into Lawrence. He shot me, Taya.
It was you.
I had nothing to do with that, Bravo.
Yeah, you did.
Taya, enough. We found the ring rust in your bag.
Now, I got to be honest. Tommy Dreamer, this is Tommy Dreamer's voice, everybody listening on the podcast. Tommy Dreamer kind of sucks now. Like, he's living off the gimmick of like, he's the heart of professional wrestling. Like, he's everything right with professional wrestling, but he comes in and he's constantly killing the business. He's doing the Young Bucks thing. Like, he's breaking kayfabe constantly. And it's like, he does make a comment that I like that's breaking kayfabe, but I mean, just...
We found the prince.
Would you be surprised if I told you I know who he is?
No, everybody. I would be shocked if you didn't. Everybody knows Tommy Dreamer.
Do you know why I know who he is?
That part would worry me because I feel like you watched ECW. You got to know Tommy Dreamer.
No, it's because he's on fucking Impractical Jokers.
What? Tommy Dreamer's on Impractical Jokers?
Yeah, he's been on a couple times. One of the punishments, they made Q dress up as Peter Pan, and they told him he was going to go do a play. And he walked out into the ring with fucking Tommy Dreamer, and he got the shit beat out of him.
Tommy, I didn't know he was. And Impractical Jokers on True TV, they have a tie-in with All Elite Wrestling.
On the gun, your prince on ring rust. Hell, GTV even has the footage. You did
GTV.com.
Oh, shit.
They have the Hunter Biden laptop.
You're right. I did it. I never supported yours and Rosemary's relationship. Come on, I was trying to save her.
You like this acting? Like, this is Impact Wrestling. That's the thing is when she gets in the ring, it's awesome. She's a great in-ring wrestler. But for some reason, just this.
You've been useless since day one. Day one, Bravo. The only regret I have is that you didn't die.
Enough, guys. Good.
Yowie, wowie.
No. Now look at these two independent wrestlers coming to arrest her. Like they're wearing like these awesome polo shirts that say police on the back. But watch how they remove her from the building.
Get her.
So they just kind of drag her out. She's kicking her legs. They don't handcuff her or anything. Johnny Bravo throws the bear.
This feels like a fucking high school project. Like,
yes,
somebody filmed this in their garage.
I was trying to think. I was trying to figure out how to like express how, like, just the production value, just the way that it's filmed. There's one camera, It's just like, how are they doing this? This is the best part, though, everybody. This is why it's worth it.
Where are you taking her?
If she's lucky, she'll go to Jacksonville State Prison. But for what she did, and she's not that lucky, I think they're going to send her to Stamford Maximum Penitentiary for 2 years, maybe an option for 3. And trust me, that'll change a person's soul forever.
Now, do you get that joke?
Holy shit.
Do you get that because inside wrestling, this is like that to me, that was the only part that was redeemable about the whole thing was, if she's lucky, she'll go to Jacksonville State Prison. And I was like, Jacksonville? Because this is in Nashville. So I was like, why would she go all the way to Jacksonville? And then he goes, or Stamford Maximum Penitentiary, which Stamford is the headquarters of WWE. So it's like, so that's the rumor. Since she's leaving Impact Wrestling, is she going to go to All Elite Wrestling or is she going to go to WWE? And this is Tommy Dreamer pretty much saying the worst place to possibly go would obviously be WWE. So I liked this bit. Like, I liked that part of it, but just the whole, you're so right. Like, the acting was just, it felt like, a school play, or not even a school play, just like.
No, it's like we have to do a video project, and I have to act in it. But can I just fucking roast this guy in the back who can't button the fucking top button on his shirt? He looks like fucking Kingpin. I've never seen somebody this wide before.
Dude, this is AC Romero, okay?
He's as wide as he is tall.
I think he wrestled here in Dallas a few times. He knows Sammy Guevara. I think they've wrestled each other at some of the indies around here.
Does his match ever go past 3 minutes?
He's in a tag team, so yes, he gets to take a breather on the outside. He gets to go outside every once in a while and have a couple sips of water, and they don't have that part on camera, but he's a bigger guy, but you could be a bigger guy and still wrestle. I mean, it's not over. But yeah, Taya Valkyrie is done with Impact Wrestling, which again, one of the biggest issues for Impact Wrestling was they lost all their talent. Now, you don't know this, but they had Sting at one point. He was gone. They had AJ Styles. He's gone. They had Bubba Ray Dudley. He's gone. They had They had Mr. Kennedy. He's gone. They got rid of Mr. Kennedy. They had this list of like main event talent. I mean, even non-main event talent, Kazarian, Daniels, Samoa Joe used to be there. Like Bobby Roode was the champion there for a long time. James Storm is back, so it's good to see James Storm back. But all this talent, all their top level guys, Magnus, Nick Aldis, Christian Cage, they just let these guys go. And like you look at WWE where like Stone Cold Steve Austin is still on contract at WWE. Like, Undertaker is going to have a contract for life. Shawn Michaels has a contract. Like Impact needs to stop letting these guys. It became a trend. You lose the Impact Championship and then you go to WWE. Or you lose the Impact Championship and you leave the company. Austin Aries, John Morrison. Like there was this trend of like, hey, I got the belt. I'm happy to be the champion here. And then as soon as you lose it, you're somewhere else. It's like this awkward, like, why would you have this guy pass the torch and leave the company? Like it makes your company look shitty when the champions are never there. It makes it feel like the minor leagues. It's like hitting 10 home runs in Double-A. Like nobody really cares. Like you could be the champion in Double-A, but eventually not even eventually, like people aren't taking it seriously. Like it's just, you need to do it on the main show. So that's why Ethan Page is leaving. That's why Taya is leaving. And even with Kenny Omega and all this All Elite Wrestling crossover, they're fucking it up. It's just Jeff Jarrett is the founder of Impact Wrestling, and he works for WWE now. Like it's such a mess. And like I've been saying these past few weeks, I'm a huge. I felt like I was part of a family. We watched the Jesse Sorensen video on Tuesday, and I just like this was huge. For me, like I was a huge fan at the time. I watched it I remember there was times I was playing Gears of War with Jason, and I told him, all right, I got to go. Impact is on. Like I would have to watch Impact, and I'm not in that mindset anymore. Now it's like, hey, maybe I'll watch it. Now I got to be honest, I watched like 5 hours of it in the past 2 days, and I'm kind of hooked, but it's just not what it used to be. It's clearly the worst thing I watch. And this pay-per-view was such a fucking bummer. I know Sonic Gino, and I know that for the podcasters, this is probably hard because you don't get a lot of the visuals, but dude, Eddie Edwards is terrible now. Like I know Gino likes him, but oh my gosh, just watching this barbed wire massacre with Eddie Edwards and Sami Callihan, It looked like two former talents who used to be in really good shape, who used to take wrestling really seriously, and now they're both overweight, not giving a fuck, just like, oh, whatever, we'll put they're Kurt Hawkins had the line of Impact on Tuesday. He called Eddie Edwards a backyarder. Because remember that guy who jumped off the second rope and broke his legs? Eddie Edwards is treading dangerously close to that. Eddie Edwards used to wrestle with a shirt off. That doesn't happen anymore. Like, it's so weird how Impact is like, it's like what the Arizona Cardinals were when Emmitt Smith went there. It's just a place to kind of go retire. Like, nobody needs to take it serious. Like, if you're Ethan Page, you want to. I'm surprised they're able to keep guys like Josh Alexander. Hey, Rich Swann's killing it. Oh, we got to watch the Rich Swann promo. I know that's the worst thing I can make anyone sit through. So we have to watch it, Zach. It was terrible.
Well, is what Quigley said, right? Impact is the developmental territory and NXT is wrestling purgatory? Because it seems like since I've been watching wrestling last year, a lot of the fucking people came from NXT. Mostly the girls.
Yeah, so NXT is the true WWE developmental. That's where so pretty much what happens is you can be a pro wrestler in New Japan. You could be a pro wrestler. You could be the AEW champion. You could be the Impact Wrestling champion. But Vince wants to train you. He wants you to come in and learn the WWE system. And a lot of the guys will admit it. When you're working in New Japan or you're working at any of these other wrestling companies, you don't focus on where the camera is. You know, like in WWE, you have to know where the camera is because, like, you ever notice when somebody's pinning somebody, you never see their back or their ass. You're always facing the camera when you make a pin, so that way, I mean, the audience at home sees your face, and you can have a cool posing moment when you're done. Or when Randy Orton strikes a pose, he normally is doing it facing the camera. Like, you need to know where the fucking camera is.
Yeah, the one I was gonna say is it probably took me 2 months of watching WWE before I saw somebody slap their thigh on camera.
Yeah.
And that was at the time when Randy Orton was kicking Drew in the head every fucking week.
Oh, Drew's a big leg slapper.
And I'm like, God, these kicks are so fucking loud. And then, like, after 2 months, I'm like, finally saw the hand fucking slap.
Yeah.
It's like, Jesus, dude, their camera fucking team is just on it.
Well, and speaking of NXT, there was a great Randy Orton watched an NXT pay-per-view one time, and he just called out every wrestler and just kept saying, like, wow, this is some great leg slapping tonight. # leg slap, # NXT. Like, he was fucking burying them. It was hilarious because, I mean, you watch the show, and, yeah, everyone's just, oh, like, the crowd goes nuts, obviously, because it sounds like you're hitting him in the face real hard, but in reality, you're just taking your own hand and going when your knee hits him in the face. So, yeah, I mean, it sounds great, and, like, if it didn't exist, wrestling would be kind of weird, but you need to hear that slap every time. CM Punk was really good at it. And then, yeah, there are guys that skipped NXT, like Styles. The main reason AJ Styles didn't want to go to WWE is he didn't want to go to NXT. Oh, yeah, Jordo redeemed the Macho Man impression, yeah. Ryan Van Vliet, the whole fucking show. Van Daminator, the Van Terminator, the Van Cushionator, the Van Assassinator. Dig it! That was Rob Van Dam's TNA theme song. It was terrible, but we all loved it. Yeah, so let's see. I want to show you this promo because it was so bad. I hope it's here somewhere because Rich Swann got bitched out at Hard to Kill. And I've been saying this entire time. The Impact champion looks like shit compared to Kenny Omega. Kenny Omega is being booked as the god of all wrestling, and Rich Swann is being booked as the idiot who can't beat Kenny Omega, who's getting beat up by Moose. It's just terrible. It's some of the worst stuff I've ever seen. Jordan Grace lost tonight. That was pretty cool. Here it is. Yes, found it. Oh my gosh, this is great.
Well, why the hell do you think I called you out here?
Oh, let me get this on the screen for you. I love this because Moose is clearly the top guy in this company, but this guy, for some reason, is the champion. What were you going to say, Zach?
I guess you've only shown me shit promos of this guy, but I'd rather watch R-Truth than this fucking guy.
This guy is the champion of a company. This guy is the equivalent.
mind-boggling to me, as they would say.
This guy is the equivalent of Roman Reigns. Let me just put that out there. If you're, because I love how when I'm watching this Hard to Kill pay-per-view, Matt Stryker is trying to pump up. When I was a child, I would read wrestling magazines, and you'd always wonder, what would happen if this champion fought this champion? Today, we get to live that reality. By the way, that's the greatest Matt Stryker impression anyone has ever done. And yeah, he's trying to sell this match like, yeah, Rich Swann and Kenny Omega are equivalents. And when you do that, yeah, if I was reading a wrestling magazine and I'm like, what would happen if Roman Reigns fought, what if he fought Rich Swann? What if Rich Swann fought The Fiend? It's like, I don't want to see any of these matches where it's like, this is their top guy. And it's, what's not very impressive is their last top guy was Eric Young, who was released from WWE, and they only let Eric have the belt for like a month and a half. Eddie Edwards was the champion before that, and they were saying, they were trying to sell us the heart and soul of Impact Wrestling. That was the best Josh Matthews impression I've ever done. And like, so they put all this energy and effort behind Eddie Edwards. He loses the belt in like a month, gives it to EY. EY loses it in like a month. And now they're really running behind Rich Swann, and he's losing to Kenny Omega every time he can take a breath. And now I guarantee he's going to lose this belt to Moose, because Moose is on another level compared to this guy. Moose isn't a promo guy, but when the match starts, you can at least take Moose seriously.
Well, why the hell do you think I called you out here, you idiot? I want to give you your world title match right here, right now. Let's go.
Does he think he's Bailey?
Rich.
Idiot.
Listen to Moose, though. This is Moose right here. Moose kind of crushes it. And for those watching on Twitch right now, Moose has the TNA World Championship. Rich has the Impact Championship. And I just look at this beautiful white and gold TNA Championship, and it reminds me of TNA when it was my favorite show. And I don't know why we're still calling this thing Impact. I know that everybody with a pervert mind can't hear the letters TNA and not help but giggle. Oh, tits and ass. Like, no. Grow up. This is total nonstop action wrestling.
That's not how the situation works. You don't say when. I say when, because
this guy would be a great Bond villain.
You're on my time.
Your time?
Your time?
Fair enough. You're on your time. But my only question is, what do we do now? Because I sure as hell ain't come here to talk.
Bang! There you go.
I mean, that was pretty cool. I'll give it to him on that one. There's more to that promo than meets the eye. There was like a minute and a half before that they don't have listed on this web. They didn't tweet the good part of the in-ring segment. They just wanted to do the good, hey, and let's have Rich say 2 words, and then we'll have Moose talk. Moose is great. Moose played in the NFL. I don't know what team he played for, but he's pretty awesome. I'm a big fan. And Impact, the entire episode, first of all, this was annoying too. This is great.
So no more deals.
When you crown 2 women as you're bringing back the women's tag team championships, right? And I swear, last Impact thing we're going to talk about. You bring back the women's tag team championship. You give it to Nathan in the chat. Why are we still watching Impact? Because this, Nathan, there's a new team on the scene called Fire and Flava. And of course, when the word fire comes up in anything wrestling now, they're bringing up Firefest. And this is the most cringeworthy thing I think I've ever seen.
No more discounts, no more friends and family, no more none of that. You either got the cash, got the bag, we got the go, or you can see your way out.
I mean, y'all the champs, you can find something for me to do.
No. Hell no.
This is worse than the other stuff we watched.
You think you can MC? Her? Huh, baby? Could you do that?
MC?
Yes.
You got it.
Hey,
yes.
look at Brendan. Hey, Brendan!
Get out of here. Just leave
Brendan.
Hey, Brandon, what's good?
Hey,
you know, what's up? We got
man,
something to
Brandon.
tell you.
Yes.
You just the man we've been looking
Yes.
for.
I'm going to take you to a place real quick, okay? I'm going to need you to close your eyes.
Close your eyes.
Listen to this, okay?
Listen.
This is the celebration of champions, okay? This is the Fire and Flavor Festival, okay? This is the celebration of us becoming the Knockouts Tag Champ. We got catering coming all the way from the ATL. You know they got the best food. We got TT Cardi coming through with the performances with her friends, you know.
This is the worst thing. Like, I'm watching this, and I'm like, wow, this is what I'm watching. Like, it's they're building up a fake. They're building up a chant. These are the good guys, by the way. These are baby faces. And like I'm supposed.
I just know if this was like 2008, you would have dated either of these chicks.
Oh, 100%. Yeah, that's true. I was gonna say, well, shit. And this is 2013. Yeah, like it. No, yeah, both of these chicks. But either or, this is some of the worst shit I've ever seen. And it does feel like, since you pointed it out, it's definitely like a high school project. Like people backstage, like let's make fun of Fighter Fest, like or Fire Fest rather. It's just, it's some of the worst stuff. But I watched this. I watched this entire show, and I'm kind of sure that I liked it, Zach. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm almost uncomfortable to admit it, but I definitely watched. I watched that. I watched the pay-per-view. I watched 5 hours of the show, and I'm still standing.
5 hours?
Well, 3 hour pay-per-view and a 2 hour show. So
okay,
yeah, I'm all caught up. I'm current. You know, it's like when you watch Raw, you watch a little bit of NXT and SmackDown. I mean, there's 5 hours or there's 6 hours of WWE every week. And then on pay-per-view weeks, you got 10 hours. So there's just so much. What are your thoughts, Zach, on Jemele Hill?
Oof. Is she... I thought she got fired. Is she back on SportsCenter now?
She's not on SportsCenter, but that's not the point. Like, to me, like her career, SportsCenter was just a blip on the radar for her. Like, it was really just a tipping off point. She did the SportsCenter at 6, which this clip is from. And this is where I was just like, here's what brings her up. I saw her on Rich Eisen the other day. Her and Carrie Champion. Carrie Champion, by the way, if it was 2008, oh boy. So, you know, both of them, obviously, they bring up good points. They talk about they were told throughout their entire time at ESPN, stick to sports. Like, nobody wants to hear the people from SportsCenter talk about anything else outside of sports. Well, Carrie Champion had a great argument to that. She had said, like, how come it's okay to talk about cancer? How come it's okay to talk about the troops? But when anyone talks about Black Lives Matter, suddenly it's stick to sports. So it's not necessary. And I was like, whoa, that's a good argument. Yeah, it's like, whoa. I felt like the dude from Monsters University. I was like, whoa, that's a good point. Like, because it's true. Like, whenever it's anything that we approve of, oh, yeah, absolutely. It's so, what's that dumb NFL punt, pass, and kick challenge where they got kids out there kicking the ball? It's like, what the fuck am I watching? So, like that is, you know, hey, I mean, that's a sport, I guess, but it's still like we're doing this for the kids and this and this. That's okay. But when you're looking at other issues, that's not sports. You know, we're offended that you're bringing that up. I agreed with all that. I thought that was great. However, Jemele Hill should not stick to sports because I don't like all of her opinions, all of her takes are the worst. And this is, I hope I can get it. Like, this is a 2-minute clip. I don't want to watch the whole thing. But I think this is where the first time I saw her and I was like, uh-oh, she might be like the worst thing.
Back surgery in 4 years. So basically don't look for Tiger to play anytime soon. In other words, water is wet. I couldn't help but notice
what
in that statement that.
In other words, water is wet. Okay. I don't know what's hard.
I used to fucking love these two so much.
Really?
I really did. Back in the day when they had their own fucking show and then.
What was their show? SB Nation, or what were they on? His and Hers?
No, it was something like His and Hers or some shit like that, where it was just them two. And this is what, Michael Smith?
Yeah, Michael Smith. He's on Brother from Another now.
I've always loved him. But then Jemele just went off the deep end. It just killed me.
Yeah, Nathan Weller says his and hers. Yeah, His and Hers.
And it's not racist because I feel the same way about fucking Max Kellerman, okay?
Oh, you don't like Kellerman, huh?
Used to love the fucking guy. Used to listen to him all the time, and then now apparently all they want to talk about on fucking First Take is anything but sports.
You're the only red-blooded American that says, I used to fucking love Max Kellerman. Like, nobody
Did you hear him on the fucking local radio in LA with I can't remember his name.
Petros Papadakis?
No.
Matt Money Smith?
God, no. And I don't want to say it. He's on
Jim Rome?
I'll find it.
Jim Rome?
Oh, Marcellus Wiley.
Okay, I know Marcellus Wiley.
They were fucking so good together.
I like Marcellus Wiley. I don't like Max Kellerman.
He issued that he talked about his kids, talked about playing without pain, and then he got to golf. I think the next, honestly, it's at a point now where the next press release Tiger Woods should be I'm retiring, or the next time that we see him
be a family man,
be more of a family man, because he's already been doing that and quite a bit and understand.
So she said, and now
how old is this?
This is let me pull this up. This is only
it's
from.
Gotta be, he's won championships since he came back, didn't he?
Jamie, what was this from? No, I think this is from.
Jamie, it's right. It's under the related searches right there.
Related searches right there.
Right, Jamie. It's right.
Oh yeah,
no, not that one.
Is it time? This is 4 times. This is 4 years ago. So yeah, this was 4 years ago. So this was right before he won. I mean, he's won since this came out. But even back in his and her days, she was saying, "Look, Tiger's getting old, okay? And when you're older, I mean, there's going to be a time to retire." And when I heard her say that, I was like, "Are you fucking?" And then Michael Smith said the appropriate thing. This is fucking golf. You can play golf when you're 80. And I was like, yes. Like, I was like, thank you. Like, finally somebody steps up and like I just loved it because it was such a weird moment where, you know, here's this person telling Tiger he should retire. And it's like, what the fuck? Like, he plays golf. Like, he's not Drew Brees. Like, he's not getting ready for another season of 300-pound guys running at him. Like, he's getting ready to play golf, which even after he retires from pro golf, he is still going to go and play golf. Like, it's not like a thing.
There's a seniors tour. What the fuck?
Yeah, he can do this forever. And Nathan Weller says that Michael Smith was the man. Michael Smith is the man, all right? He's still out there. He's still doing his thing. He's on Rich Eisen every once in a while because Brother from Another immediately follows the Rich Eisen show on Peacock, streaming every day. And then Steven and Skip should have stayed together. Imagine Max and Shannon. That would be terrible. I wouldn't want to watch any of that. So let me see. I know Jordo has some updates for us before we go. There's so much. I mean, Impact, I have way more to talk about. I'm going to make my own Impact podcast because I'm already I'm taking the notes from everybody.
You're going to torture yourself.
I'm taking. I don't know. I couldn't put it down today. I was like, this is the best thing.
Well, I hope you and Gino have a good time.
You know what? It's going to be me, Gino, and Johnny Bravo, and we're going to be breaking it down. Let's see. Because, yeah, that was the bulk of my shit tonight was, like, Impact. I watched all of it. We haven't even talked about the NFL yet, so we can go there before we head out. Let me see. I have Discord open. I can see it. If I call Jordo, he still might be able to hear you through my mixer. So let me see. He's not even online, so.
Damn it, Jordo.
Jordo!
In the chat.
It's all right. Let's go on to there's a couple things because the transgender thing, I think you and I, because we might record something this weekend, that might be a topic for that. We will just put we could put that somewhere just on Patreon or on the Discord for people because the transgender stuff, obviously, like with Joe Biden taking office, and like one of the first things he says is like restoring transgender rights that Trump took away. And I know that Trump didn't let them be in the military, so apparently like 6,000 transgenders are going to re-enlist in the military. And then the other issue was the bathrooms, which
see, and I don't want to go down the rabbit hole, but 6,000 people, that's how big of an issue this is.
Well, the bathrooms is the really big issue. I think that's what everyone's, at least that's what I took away from it was like bathrooms. You know, like to me that was just what was shocking was, you know, hey, whatever bathroom they want to use, let's do it. Like, and we'll talk about it later. But yeah, it's one of those deals where it's like, it's so easy to say like, yeah, you know, a man claiming to be a woman can now use the like, you know, let's not all act like everyone's going to be on the up and up. Like there's, like I always say, there are monsters out there. Okay. Like it takes one person to ruin it for everybody. So like, let's not pretend that nobody's going to try and be people are going to pretend to be women all the time. All right. It's going to happen. And then Matty Spice also sent me the Keystone Pipeline article from Fox Business. I'm getting conflicting numbers on how many jobs are going to be lost, Matty Spice. we can do that. I got Jordo on the line. Jordo, get your stuff set up real quick. The Keystone Pipeline, Zach, do you know much about the Keystone? Like, I didn't know much about it, but apparently this was a huge endeavor for Canada and the United States.
Yeah, I read a 30-second thing on it. I looked at the map. It looks like the line already existed. It's just an addition that like cuts it way shorter. So I don't know.
Yeah, I think. Well, and Trudeau was. I guess Trudeau says he's disappointed. Like, because you got to think. I mean, we're the #1 purchaser of oil from Canada, and like when you go to an Arco gas station, that's Canadian gasoline, and so they're saying that 1,000 construction jobs in the coming weeks. And this is from Reuters. So maybe Fox Business had some other numbers because of the long-term effects. You know what I mean? Like it could be, well, look, if you get rid of the construction, you're also getting rid of the jobs that'll create on the back end when it's like, okay, everything's set up. We got oil flowing from Canada down this pipeline. So it looks like Biden's decision. He revoked the permit, and I believe this will send concerning signal to infrastructure developers that resonates far beyond the project and will stifle innovation for practical transition towards sustainable energy. So it looks like this is the hard stop that Joe Biden was talking about, moving towards a cleaner energy, because climate change is real in a couple states. So it's one of those things. And look, climate change, and here's my other argument with climate change that I've just kind of been thinking about. I watched that Earth series on Netflix where like the South Pole is melting. Part of me is wondering, how do we know that wasn't supposed to happen anyway? Because according to science, at one point, Pangea, I mean, all of this was together. All the continents were touching. It was one solid landmass. And then another Big Bang happened, 2 in 1 month. And all the tectonic plates shifted and the Earth split apart and we got the 7 continents. And how do we know that 7th continent, Antarctica, was supposed to wither away over time eventually? Like, so that when we talk about climate change, hasn't it always been changing regardless of human life?
Yeah, I think where they fucked up originally was calling it global warming.
Sure.
Like, I think everybody can get behind climate change. Like, yeah, it's gonna fucking change, but exactly what you're saying. Who knows? Like they always say, well, we took samples from the ice and we could tell that 100,000 years ago there was a lot less stuff in the air. Like, I don't fucking trust any of that science.
BFN redeemed Vince McMahon impression. He says, Matty Spice times out his sleep, damn it. Matty Spice times out his sleep. He times out his fucking sleep, damn it. And for those who don't know, that's a great clip that I need to find of Kevin yelling at Forrest for timing out his sleep. Like, checking his phone. Like, what time is it? It's this time. It's like,
I can get that for you.
Why timing out your sleep? Gino says he has a Vince impression. He says, looks like I hurt the feelings of the self-appointed locker room leader, damn it, of a wrestling school. Let me know what time #leg slap class starts so I can take my leg slap game to the next level, damn it. Let's see. Jordo, are you on the line, sir?
Yes, sir.
Jordo, what are your thoughts on this Keystone Pipeline? And what are your thoughts on climate change? What are your thoughts on all of it?
Honestly, man, I just don't care. I mean, I'm going to die someday. What is there that I can do about it? That's just kind of my position at the moment, being a young 18-year-old man.
A cisgendered man, by the way. You're secure in your gender, correct?
Oh, of course. Can't forget about that.
What are your thoughts on men claiming to self-identifying as a female and using the bathroom with the women?
That's another thing that just doesn't really affect me. In worst case scenario, I'm going to protect myself. So I'm not going to have to worry about it. I feel for those that have families and wives and children, but it doesn't affect me. So not really too pressed about it.
And that's kind of what I told to Kevin. Cause it's like, I have a son, like I don't have a daughter, so I don't really worry about that. And I brought this up to Kevin as a joke, but I'm kind of serious. What if they just change all the bathrooms to, instead of men and women, they do pee-pee poo-poo. They do one pee-pee and one poo-poo. Like, I think that would be much more efficient anyway. Like, why wouldn't we, like, let's really streamline this process. Let's remove gender from it altogether, and let's just go to pee-pee poo-poo. Like, this room is now just for pee-pee. It doesn't matter what, gender you are. Even women, you got to be honest. You better be pee-pee. Like, you know, there'll only be a limited amount of toilet paper because women still have to wipe even when they go pee-pee. And then for poo-poo, it's, you know, we can build, like, for those who are familiar with the Lone Star Toyota dealership in Louisville, Texas, their stalls are great because they're like individual rooms. And like, you know, you walk into the bathroom and it's like you get your own like 4x4 cubicle with a toilet in it. And that'll be for every gender. Every gender can get their own little cubby to move their bowels. And somehow we need to monitor, make sure only one person goes in at a time because my way has so much security. You can go in there and sleep if you really wanted to. Maybe we could put a timer on it or something. But yeah, I think that's a great. Jordan, what do you think? Pee-pee poo-poo?
Dude, I'm honestly not opposed to this at all. I mean, when you break it down like that, why the fuck is it separated in the first place? Who cares? We all have genitalia. We got to let it out. So, I mean, we got that common ground. Why separate it? Isn't that sexist?
That was my thing. Is like, if we're living in this world where there's no monsters, then why do we even have the gender separate? Like, we should just have a line of bathtubs. Like, for those who've been for those who've ever taken a piss at Dodger Stadium, it's the most.
It's a trough.
It is crazy. I mean, it's literally, they just line up like 5 bathtubs and you just pee in it. No walls, no nothing. And all the men know to not look at each other as pitos, but all the kids have not learned that yet. So you're like taking a piss and you're like angling yourself like, hey, buddy, your son's looking right at my pee-pee poo-poo. So yeah, it's not fun. And so what if like one side of the bathroom is all just that big bathtub and then the other side is for the ladies? And that way we just streamline the process. Everybody's going pee-pee and in that one room. It's a faster line. That way there's no waiting. I mean, the women will still probably wait. Or we can do what they have in like Italy. They have those big tubes that you just kind of stick your dick in and go pee in that. And like people are doing that on the street and like, hey there, buddy. And they're just kind of peeing with their dick in a tube. So, I mean,
Wait, that's real?
Oh, do you need me to find it for you? Because I'm pretty sure.
No, I don't. I'd rather watch Forrest. But
no. Let's find it. Let's find pee-pee poo-poo in public.
I'm down with the unisex. We changed our bathrooms at work to unisex because of COVID. We're like, all the fucking people that come in from outside, this is your bathroom. All the people that work here, this is our bathroom, regardless of if you're a fucking man or a woman. But I am not down with just a bathroom that everybody shits in. That's gonna be the worst.
Well, no, I mean obviously,
like shit
but
constantly.
if you do that, that also now you know which one requires more maintenance. You know which one requires more air fresheners. Like we can put an air filter in this bathroom now. Like there are things that we can do to make sure that the shit room is the cleaner of the. I mean, obviously, if there's piss all over the floor, then we gotta send in the minimum wage guy to clean up all the piss on the pee room. But the poo poo room, I mean, look, we just air filter it out. It'll be like a Vegas casino. Like people are smoking in there, and you can barely smell it. It'll be like that. It'll be like you walk in and you know everyone's shitting in there. And that's the thing. Now the awkwardness is gone because I went to the bathroom today at Kroger and I was just peeing and then you hear like that loud like. And you're like, oh my God. Like it sounded like a man was giving birth to a Pikachu out of his asshole. Like it was insane. So when I like I also hate that awkwardness. Like why do I have to go into this room? I'm just peeing really quick. This guy's having an exorcism in the bathroom. Why do I
say exercise?
Why do I have to smell that? Why do I have to hear that? I'm a part of that now. Like, can you imagine if the guy goes, I need help. Is anyone in there? Anyone out there? I'm a part of that now. We need to make sure all the poo-poos are in their own room. Like I think that's more important. So for
I think one of my favorite prank videos is where people take Nutella and ask for toilet paper, rub it on the people's hands, and they absolutely lose their fucking mind. Like, what is this? Is this shit?
That would drive me. If I wouldn't even do that. Yeah, I wouldn't even like. If they were like, "Can you hand me toilet paper?" I'd be like, "You got yourself into this mess. You get yourself out." So for those watching on Twitch and for those listening on the podcast, so this looks like a dumpster. I mean, see this dumpster? This is an open air urinal. This is in Paris, actually. It's not in Italy, but it literally looks like it's like a Blockbuster drop off your video thing, and you just gotta put your wiener in and pee. It's genius. Like I love it. Like let's take a look. Like let's hit play on this video if it'll play, Or is it just a picture? It looks like it's just a picture after all. CNN, thank you so much. But yeah, here we go.
Of Paris. Tourist boats float down the River Seine. Its banks lined with iconic landmarks and historic streets.
Iconic.
But it's a new addition to the city's scenery that has many residents peeved. It's the view of a loop.
Yeah, buddy.
City officials have installed open-air urinals, one not far from the Notre Dame Cathedral.
I'm so sorry.
In places where public urination.
Did you see this little cartoon they have on this sign? Like,
this is like at that
for podcasters.
angle.
I mean, it looks like a man like leaning back, like he's doing a trust fall. Like he's pushing his pelvis like forward. There's an old episode of the Slam of the Week called Angry Birds where I talk about ejaculating into a sink, and like you have to arc your dick like you're playing Angry Birds, and that's what this is right here. You have to like arc it. You're doing a weird, and I mean he's not even grabbing anything, so like it almost implies that his dick is flat, like he's like a flat Earth. So there's just nothing there.
Pronounce that word right now, please.
Uri trottoir, or Uri for like because it's Yuri, or it could be Yuri trottoir. Yuri trottoir.
Ooh,
like that's probably, I know the trottoir, but the Yuri part's what I don't know. So the Yuri trottoir. And my brother was in Paris. I gotta ask him, did he ever see any of these open air urinals? Because this would have been awesome. Can you imagine if these were in like downtown Fullerton, like just fucking buckets to pee in? I mean,
hey. As a runner, I would appreciate these. You have no idea how many times I'll be out running and I have to find a place to fucking piss.
Dude, as a man, this is awesome. I would just be, oh, hey, I have to pee. This is great. This is what I've always wanted.
When you're drinking, this would be a lifesaver.
That's what I mean. Like, yeah, any night, like in downtown Fullerton or even in Vegas, like, because in Vegas, it's like I got to go pee. I'm walking the strip. I have to go into a casino and like make a time investment to go find the bathroom. Imagine if they just put a fucking designated, hey, pee in this thing, and everyone would be walking by going, that guy's peeing. This is great. Like, this is what America needs to do.
Air urinals, one not far from the Notre Dame Cathedral.
That would be kind of weird, though, if people are on this, like, boat. So, like, for everybody listening on the podcast, there is just one right next to a little, like, lake or river, and there's this big tourist boat going down this river, and this guy's just taking a piss. And what's on top of the urinator? It looks like they have like some soil. Like, are they like working on a little farm?
You're watering the plant, bro.
They're gonna put some like lavender up top, so while you're peeing, it smells kind of good. Like it kind of maybe this will help for our poo-poo room. We just like grow plants in there as well. That way, it smells good.
Public urination is a problem for many locals.
It's a problem already, so they were like,
a flower box on them doesn't do much to hide a very public privy.
I think installing a urinal in the streets of Paris for those who don't respect their surroundings is a good idea. But in my opinion, this model is not attractive at all. And where it's been set up,
what does he
it's not
want?
appropriate at all.
The city says the devices are eco-friendly since they turn the waste into compost.
Like maybe put a little fucking wall around it, like a phone booth.
Yeah, to make it a little more private. But even this, like. They do say like it works as a compost. Like your piss will fertilize this soil. Like
Yeah, the ammonia. It's good for the soil.
Who's the scientist who figured that out?
And businesses though say there's nothing pretty about them and have written to the town hall to demand their removal.
It is definitely a desirable and historic neighborhood.
2008.
Seeing people urinating right in front of your door is not the nicest thing.
No.
With 4 parties around Paris and a 5th being planned,
who graffiti?
There's no relief in sight for some residents who believe some moments are best behind closed doors.
If that didn't say piss on me for the graffiti, then that guy's an idiot.
Yeah, I would have just been peeing it. I would have peed on it anyway.
Play the video I linked real quick. Just the first 10 seconds reaction to this guy getting Nutella on his fucking head.
Oh no! So so is this a Impractical Jokers thing?
This guy has like the 3 best videos of this on YouTube.
Is Tommy Dreamer in this one?
I don't think so.
All right. Well, all right. Even though there's no Tommy, I will deal. Podcasters, this is somebody in an old school bathroom. is the old school bathroom. Thank you, Ricardo. This is the old school bathroom stall that I don't approve of, where you can see people's feet. You can hand stuff to other people. Like in my new multi-gender, like I say multi, not bi, multi-gender bathrooms. I mean, it knows no limit. It knows like we are having rooms. Why do they have this model anyway? Like I worked at FedEx in a corporate building where there were 3 stalls, and like I mean, around lunchtime it was just a war zone in there, and it's like dude, it smelled terrible anyway. So like, might as well make it a poo-poo room, because if I'm just going in there to pee and it smells like I'm walking into a Paris public urinal, it was a disaster. So let's take a look at this guy who's handing shit to people.
What's that?
Yo, appreciate it, homie.
So for those listening on the podcast, yeah, the guy reaches under to hand this guy toilet paper, and he wipes a little bit of like Nutella on the guy's hand. And he's like, "What the fuck?" Like that's probably the most genuine reaction that I would give. Oh yeah. It happens every time. Take it when I see you, It happens every time. Oh, yeah.
What's wrong, dude?
You think it's funny? Alright.
You better grab some napkins.
There's people who are like, get the fuck out here. He's like, bro, I'm shitting. He's like, I got all fucking day. You got to come out at some time. I'm going to fucking kill you.
I got fucking shit on my hands. Forrest time. This is on YouTube still, huh? Forrest times out his sleep. This is a great clip. TWFS history.
Because I'm yelling, I look like an idiot, I'm crazy, sure. It doesn't change the fact that you asked what time it was because you were going to sleep. You didn't even bring up the sleep. I'm just making conversation. I throw out, timing out your sleep. You go, no. I go, then why'd you ask? Oh, I was going to go to sleep soon. Well, what the fuck do you think I meant by timing out your sleep? Do you think I'm going to make a book about it? Do you think timing out your sleep is a fucking scientific thing? It's a fucking turn of phrase I made up in the moment. Holy shit!
When I hear timing out your sleep, that's what I was saying the misunderstanding was. I think timing out your sleep, I think, all right, I'm thinking about, all right, when do I sleep? When?
These guys were hilarious.
The rage is fucking building.
My favorite part of this is Forrest was so excited to move in with Kevin, and I was so excited. Like that's the interesting nugget in all this. For those who don't know, Forrest Silva was a co-host of Kevin Scampoli on We Hit and Run. And Forrest, I mean, he goes back longer than I did. He was Maple Crunch in the Jim and Them chat back in like 2009 or whatever. Like, I mean, he's a long timer, and he joined, you know, he had his own, The Big Kibosh. That was his version of We Hit and Run. He was a big Kevin Scampoli fan, and it just worked out that he was able to move in with Kevin. And it didn't take long. That's the other thing is like, and you know what? Honestly, and I think even Matty Spice says it in the chat. I want War with Forrest back. Like, oh my gosh, they were so great together when they weren't in the same room. Like when they were doing their remote show, you know, Kevin over here and Forrest over here, they were great. I love when they talked about UFC. I mean, I still walk around my place sometimes and I go, I always say, Hamish Hart into the MAGA hat. Like it was some of my favorite. I remember constantly walking my dogs listening to the We Hit and Run with Forrest and Kevin. It was great. And Ricardo was great too. I'm wondering when those episodes are coming back. And Tyler Spite is great now. But I'm just saying, Forrest and Kevin were hilarious. And it's so funny that this is almost like the culmination of it. Like it's just...
I've watched this 15 times.
And yeah, Matty Spice in the chat. He didn't pay rent, and he ate Kevin's orange. Which, I mean, if anyone's listening to We Hit and Run, don't touch Kevin's oranges because you don't know where they've been.
When do I wake up? I'm going to sleep anyway, and I'm curious.
Oh my God! No shit! I didn't think you were gonna stay up forever. What are you talking about? I'm going to sleep anyway. What are you talking about? You're going to sleep anyway.
I'm saying it didn't really have much to do with me.
Then don't.
And both of them should just stop talking, but they just can't because they're them.
This reminds me of when you're like 12 years old and you have your best fucking friend sleep over, right?
Yeah.
You have a great night, everything's fun. And then the next day you're like, Mom, can he sleep over? Can Fleety sleep over again tonight? Yeah, that's fine. Ask his parents. Sleep over. Next day, that night was a little less fun.
Yeah.
The next day, you guys are fucking punching each other in the face because you've been together.
You've been with each other for too long. Yeah, it is like the sleepover went too long. Suddenly you like. I know it's for me. Like I'm like a homebody. I start missing my own place. And then like if I have somebody sleep over, like no offense, I'll throw a name out here, Matt Stoltz. It's like, okay, look, like I just want to be alone. Like, you know, I like to watch wrestling and play MVP 05. Like I would just kind of like my me time right now. And I know that you want to hang out, but like I just don't want to anymore. Like we did that already. So yeah, Gilbert Medina subscribed for another 6 months. At 1 more month to make it 6. Thank you, Gilbert. Make sure you listen to. I put it on Discord, the Vlides 2016, episode 16. It was fun. I was going through some of my own archive, and that was an episode that I just clicked, and I was like, this is good. I like this. And then Vince McMahon in the chat, you know what happens when I get hungry? I break bitches, damn it. That was the great Nyla Rose. Griffin, Kev Be Cool gifted a 1 month tier 1 sub to Matty Spice. Kevin, I don't know what happened to these sound alerts. Apparently every Twitch streamer has been freaking out today because the sound alerts they work when they want. Like Streamlabs is working, but the sound alerts are not. So, but that's a song for another time. I even tried to go to their website, and I can't even generate a URL, but I appreciate it, Kevin. And Kevin, since you're here.
Never asked me what time it is.
I wasn't asking.
You asked out loud. You fucking idiot. You asked me. I'm the only one in the room. What are you talking about? I wasn't asking.
I wasn't asking.
I wasn't asking. I'm sitting right here. Fat asshole sitting right there. He says, what time is it? He's not asking.
I think out loud.
Shut the fuck up. Your turn down. He's not asking. He's saying what time it is it to me, but he's not asking. What does that mean?
In the tan zone.
And then I say the time. And I go, timing out your sleep? Because, by the way, I worked overnights. I worked overnights for years. I would do this daily. Oh, I'm so crazy.
And like in this moment, like in this facial, it's so sad.
He's contemplating all of his life decisions.
Like, wow, I moved here. Like, and it could have been so different if he just washed that fucking pan. And this is
didn't eat all the fucking pizza, paid some rent.
Well, I kind of agree.
Looked for a fucking job.
When you say what time is it, and somebody responds, I mean, even if he was saying it just as a matter of factly, like I'm grabbing because that was his thing right now. Well, I'm grabbing my phone. I was going to check it myself. No, you said it out loud. Kevin answered. Just you're having a conversation now. Why are you getting offended that your conversation is implying you're going to take a nap? Don't be ashamed of taking your nap. And then Rezo in the chat looks like Forrest is addicted to gasoline.
Timing out my sleep. I put so much thought into it. No, I didn't. I said, what time is it? Okay, I'm going to sleep. Which is what you fucking did. Your turn back up.
Am I? All right.
Oh, yeah. Now you're not. Okay. Am I? Yes. I just told you were. I'm not like.
Oh, they should just talk about MMA. What is happening?
I don't just say stuff but go, I never meant that. I just said it. I just asked a question that didn't need an answer. I just said a statement that wasn't true. No, when I say you're turned up, you're turned up. And when I ask you what time it is, it means I want to know. Okay? Just so you know.
All right, Kevin.
Just so we're clear.
Okay.
And fuck you. You're the worst. And this isn't even the fucking worst of what you've done. How about the wipes? Let's get into that.
All right, let's get into it then.
Oh, let's get into it. Wait, what time is it real quick? Kevin. I wasn't asking you. Don't even fucking answer me. I'm asking anyone else.
All right.
What time is it? I'm the only one in the room. Fuck me for answering. I'm wrong because I answered. Then I'm wrong for saying it's about sleep. And then he goes, it was about sleep. You literally thought before asking that you were going to go to sleep.
Best part about this is clearly the Curls for the Girls and Joe Poppy painting in the background here. That just kind of goes completely unsung. Like, it's just so it's just so normal. It's so normal that it's there. And for those listening on the podcast, I'm not even going to tell you what that painting's of.
Okay, you got to go to 5 minutes and 40 seconds and just play it from there because that's the best fucking part.
5 minutes?
Yeah, 5:40.
I mean, you didn't ask me this question. This is insane. If I ask you what time it is, but I didn't mean to, I'd be like, oh, I was talking to myself.
They're still having this argument 5 minutes before. That's my other favorite part.
Oh,
is that
this entire thing.
How dare you accuse me of going to sleep and figuring out what time I did it? When you work overnights and you're adjusting your sleep time, it's completely fine to go to sleep and wonder what time you're sleeping. It's not a fucking insult to you, you fucking moron.
I know it's not an insult.
Then what is happening? Can I get a caller here?
Can I get a caller?
Somebody fucking talk to me with sense. This makes no sense. I hate you. I need weed. I need to get
I need weed. That's Kevin Scampoli. That's Forsova. They're live every weekday, 3 hours a day. They're making a comeback. This is all a work, okay? Like I remember Kevin one time told me if it's on TV, it's part of the show. And this was on YouTube. It's all part of the show, okay? So they'll come back. No worries here. Jordo, you're on the line. Thank God, all right? Thank God I got a caller at least. So you're here now. You had some troubling news. Like you made it clear to me that you were gonna make a move. You were gonna make it happen. You were gonna seize your moment. And you and Greta hung out. How did it go?
I pussed out like a puss cake, man. It was pretty sad.
What do you mean you pussed out though? Like that's the thing. It's like it's so you okay, walk me through the entire thing. Did she come over? Did you go somewhere? Like what happened?
She picked me up and we went to a bunch of thrift stores and stuff.
You went to you went thrift shopping. You were being Macklemore. You were walking around dancing the entire time. I bet you were doing that. But it was 99 cents, right? You were doing that.
Yeah, like I forgot the lyrics to that song, but something to that effect. I felt like him the entire time.
Have you seen Hotel Transylvania 3? I love when that fish is playing the other Macklemore song about the moped. It's a terrible song, but I just like that he's playing the bass line from it. It's great.
Which one is that? He's got like 3 songs I know that were hits, but
fuck them.
So
Jordo, you guys go thrift shopping. She picks you up in her what does she have, like a 2005 hatchback?
No, she's got something new, some type of it's like a new Corolla, I think, if I'm not mistaken.
Ooh, picks you up in the new Corolla. You go thrift shopping. What do you mean? How does this go wrong? Everything you're saying is like, dude.
Well, I feel like it all went wrong at the end, where I feel like more than at any point I had a bit of an opportunity and I just didn't do anything.
You just didn't do anything. Like, and you said you didn't really have an opportunity?
No, I feel like this was an opportunity. I just didn't make anything of it. I didn't turn it into anything.
Gosh, well, and why do you think that happened? What, you just weren't feeling it? You weren't in that? Because I told you on Tuesday, you make your own moment. You don't wait for like the kiss to come to you. You have to make the kiss happen. So I'm just confused. And real quick. So like, you say you didn't have that moment, and was it just is there a fear of rejection, Jordo? Like, why are you afraid of being rejected? This girl's moving to. So are you saying, thank you, Ricardo. Are you saying, did you play that song for her, number one?
No, I didn't think to, but yeah, there's definitely a fear of rejection there. Just, I think mostly because I haven't done it before, and I don't know. I don't know. I don't know how to do it, so I'm just kind of like afraid.
You don't know how to do it? What do you mean? You don't know how to do the kiss? Like, you don't know how to kiss?
Yeah, I don't know how to like go in for it, I guess.
What do you mean?
Know. This is uncomfortable.
You never grabbed a girl by the hips and said, "Look at me," and then you just look, and then as she's looking, like, you can make out with a girl like out of nowhere sometimes, and it works, right? Like, there was one night I was leaving a party, and I grabbed her by the hips, and I just said,
"It's alright when I see the love in your eyes. All that I wanna do, baby, is to spend my life with you. And I know as long as there is tomorrow, I'll be loving you right from the start with all my heart."
Did you play that song for her? Jordan, did you play that song for her?
I couldn't even fucking hear it because of Discord's shitty
Yeah, I know.
audio.
But did you just say yes, you did, and then it worked? So honestly, this has happened a few times. And honestly, like if you grab, there was a time where Stoltz and I were leaving a party, and Stoltz just come on, we just call him, and we were leaving a party, and this girl was like trying to get us not to leave, and I swear, I grabbed her and I just said, we gotta go, and she was so ready to kiss. I was like, we're not doing that right now. Got in the car and left, bro. Who do you think texted me next day? Like, see, Jordan, like, this is, you make the moment. You know, you have to, and honestly, just being assertive like that. So you're saying, like, I didn't know what to do. Like, were you being touchy at all? I mean, did you hold doors open for her and touch her back on the walk by? Did you touch her ass on accident a few times when you opened the door?
Touched her thigh by accident. I didn't touch her ass. I've never done anything. I don't do stuff like that. Like, I don't know. It's just, like, where do you get that confidence? Like, to just...
My favorite part is
that.
I touched her thigh on accident. What does that mean?
I brushed against her.
I brushed by. We were on the same aisle, and I just like, well, obviously, but I just brushed by, and I'm like, oh, my bad.
You're like,
and then we continue to shop.
Did you say anything about her sweet thigh? Did you say something like, oh, I wish we had some butter right now? Did you say anything like that?
That's I might say that over text message maybe, but that's not something I could do in real life. Like I feel like I'm a lot better at typing things than actually saying or doing them.
You and I are like 3,000% opposite. Like I was
it's this generation, Vleeties. They're keyboard fucking warriors.
Keyboard warriors. Yeah, Kevin's right. Touch her in the tummy. You just got to be physical in spots where it's like, oh, this guy means business. Like if you're accidentally touching her thigh, like I mean, that's not. You're not sending pheromones out like you want to bang her. You have to touch her in like playful ways that are not, I mean, we don't need you to be Joe Biden out there, but we need you to at least send some signals that you're interested. And yeah, like I'm so opposite of you as far as like texting versus like talking. Like I would sit on my phone and just like rewrite text messages like 3,000 times, like not knowing how to say it. But like when it worked for, like when I was in my prime, what worked for me was like the hour-long phone conversations. Like I remember my little stepbrother, Boner was his nickname. He would text all the time, and he would be like texting in his room. I'd be on the phone for hours, 3-way calls, 4-way calls. I remember like once 9 p.m. hit, it was like awesome. The minutes are free. You never had to deal with that, Chordo. You live in this world where the talk and text is unlimited. Like I by the time I was courting my wife, I didn't. I think I had unlimited texting for sure. But I definitely didn't have unlimited data. Are you serious? So you like technology could be your friend in a lot of ways, but I feel like old fashioned lovemaking didn't start with technology. Zach, you can back me up on that, right? Like Facebook and everything's kind of almost ruined it.
Hell yeah, dude. Well, ironically, my wife and I got together because of Facebook. But
bullshit. I mean, my wife and I reconnected on Facebook as well. But I'm just saying the communication didn't really last forever on Facebook.
No, well, it was MySpace back in the day, man. But Jordo, do you guys even do the 3-way calls anymore? How that used to be the shit, Vleeties, back when you'd have your friend call her, you're on the phone, nobody knows you're on the phone, and they have a conversation, but you're listening, and it wasn't creepy back then.
I never did that. I wasn't the silent guy. Like,
oh yeah,
I was
always the friend.
I would do calls, I would do calls like it would be like me, Ty, and like a girl. And I don't know why that was the pairing, but that's how it worked out. But you connect. And then sometimes it's you, a girl, and another girl, and you're just kind of listening as the girls talk about whatever, and then they call you in for something every once in a while. But Jordo, this is big stuff, my friend. Like these are I'm just confused why you never thought there was a comfortable moment. Like you shouldn't be afraid of rejection. Like she's moving to Mumbai like next week, right? Like she's not going to be around much longer. You need to put in your work now.
I get that. It's just the last thing I ever want to do is make someone uncomfortable. I don't want to be Sleepy Jordo, despite what I might say in Discord servers that creeps everyone out. That's not the person I am. They're just jokes. Let me double down on that. They're just jokes.
They're just jokes. Coxic. They're just jokes. Yeah.
Okay, Vleeties, I need you to play this 59-second video right now. This is what Jordo needs to hear. This is what's happening right now.
I hope he can hear it because he's in Discord.
Jordo, go listen to Twitch real quick.
No, you know what we should do is I'll get him the link. We'll get him the Zoom link. That way he can just jump in here with us.
Oh yeah.
Let's just do that.
The timer starts as soon as he does.
I don't care. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it all out. So yeah, Jordan, I'm going to send you this link. I want you to jump on so you can kind of hear all the audio that we're playing for you. And then Kevin says a lot of these jokes are the same jokes that rapists make before raping. But either way, Jordan, we don't assume that about you, okay? Let me send you this link. Get yourself in here, and then we'll do it live. Does that sound good?
Oh, shit. I don't know. I don't have Zoom. I'll try to figure this out. You got to give me some time.
Okay. Well,
Are you on Twitch? You can turn up the Twitch volume.
You can use it. Well, he can use Zoom on his browser. I mean, it's not like a fucking magical thing you need to get. I mean,
well, no, I'm on my phone. That's the thing. The only way I can talk to you is from my phone.
Who are you? You stream video games live on Twitch, but when I call you, you have to answer from your fucking mobile device? Like, what is this? What is happening? Are you serious?
Can I get a caller here?
This isn't a hard thing I'm asking you to do. But he can't hear the things that we're playing, so I'm just going to play this, and then unfortunately, you're just going to miss out on it. But maybe you're going to be on a little delay. Just hear it. He's on his phone, Zach. He can't be switching between Twitch and shit. It's not going to work.
Jordan.
Oh, is he putting the pussy on a pedestal?
Yes.
You're putting the pussy up on this pedestal. You're just building the pussy up.
What
are you even talking about? Building the pussy up? What does that mean?
This is true, Jordan. You're putting this pussy on a pedestal. You're afraid of making a move. Like this. Listen. He can't hear it. But listen.
Great big Greek goddess named Pussaliath.
Pussaliath.
And what you're doing is you're psyching yourself into thinking it's some impossible feat.
Yeah, I think you're right. I'm putting the pussy up on a pedestal.
Right.
That's it. It's Pussalia, right?
Look where you going.
I don't want to say the word anymore.
Say what word?
Pussy.
Fuck
I don't
it.
want to say it.
Pussy is a scientific word. Dude.
Jordo, what's wrong, man? How come you're not getting it? Like, is that what it is? Are you uncomfortable about the female body?
I guess so, because I've had no experience with it.
Wow. That's okay, Jordo. There's ways to make...
You put it on a pedestal.
It's on.
Gotta move on from this girl.
No, don't move on. Move in. Jordo, this is like poker, okay? You've already put 10 grand of your money into this pot. If the river turns over a card that completely fucks you, you've already put all of your chips in the middle anyway. If I raise you in another $1,000, you're gonna call. So this is time. You're pot committed. Like just get her here. Like I don't understand. So where is she now?
She's still here at the moment.
She's still in you're not in Wilmington. You're in Charlotte, right?
Yeah, I'm in Charlotte.
Yeah, see, she's still in Charlotte. You guys still have time. What time is it there? 11:47? What is she doing tomorrow?
I don't know, but I gotta go to work, and I think she's busy.
Well, do you think, or like, do you know? Because like those are different, and like you sound like a defeated man. You don't need to be a defeated man. You just need to. I mean, this is an opportunity. She's still in Charlotte. Like if you would have said, "Nah, she finally moved to Aspen. I'm never gonna see her again." Then yeah, I'd be like, "Well, yeah, Jordo, that one's fucked." On to the next one. She's still in Charlotte. Charlotte's a pretty big city, but it's not that big.
I mean, yeah, I don't know. I am fucking defeated. Like,
why? No need to be.
I just, I can't ever like win. Like, I can't ever. I don't know. And then fucking.
You're not gonna win if you don't even kick the ball towards the net. I mean, like, come on, Jordo. Like, the only way to win is to at least shoot it. Like, haven't you ever heard people shoot their shot? Like, this is your shot. You got to shoot it. Like, I'm passing you the puck. All right, I'm fucked. They got me. All right. They got Matty Spice checked me into the boards, and I thought it was a boarding call. He didn't even get a 5-minute major. He's still skating. He's fine. But I got the puck over to you. There's 4 seconds left. Are you going to try and pass it to somebody else in the high slot? You're already in the low slot. Just take the fucking shot, Jordo, or at least push the puck towards the net. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying you need to be Gretzky, but you could at least be fucking. You could at least be Adam Henrique. And that Matty Spice might get that joke. He's going to be the only one. And then Ricardo just cheered 100, and he said, "Jordo, you're the world record holder for bully. You hold a world record. I don't even have one of those." Matty Spice says, "Don't do hockey analogies. That was shit. Damn it." I got checked into the boards. You didn't like that, Matty? You checked me. I gave you the check. You know what? I checked Matty Spice into the boards. I got a 5-minute major. I'm ejected from the game. That's all up to you now, Jordo. Can you at least push the puck towards the net?
Pull the fucking goalie at this point, Jordo.
Yeah, get the goalie out of there. Let's have 6 attackers, and let's fucking score a goal.
I'll take the shot, ladies.
And this is for Ricardo. He redeemed a hydrate in the Twitch chat.
When are you going to take your fucking shot? Because we talked about this. You got to plan it. You can't just show up.
We talked about it. We talked about it in your stream. The next move will have to be her birthday, which is in 2 weeks.
You're going to wait 2 weeks.
Oh, that's true, Matty Spice. Okay, I don't have the puck then. Yeah, I don't have the puck. I'm just kind of doing my own thing, and I get fucking destroyed into the boards. Unbelievably, like, checked, and like you can see, like, my finger is like completely off my hand. I take my glove off, and it's just off. So, yeah, Jordo, I'm giving you the puck, all right? Or I'm not giving it to you. I didn't have it. Kevin's giving you the puck, all right? You have the puck now, okay? So, this isn't hard, Jordo. Like, I know it takes a lot because I've been friend zoned many a times, all right? And you do just need to have that. Like, what's the worst thing that happens if she rejects you? Like, she moves to fucking Pensacola and you never see her again. Like, it's one of those, like, and I know you don't, I mean, I'm not saying to rape her or anything, but I'm just saying you guys obviously have a connection where you guys can spend an afternoon together and nobody kills each other. Like, you guys have a connection. Like, you should have at least a little faith or a little confidence in the connection that you have with this girl. And even if you get rejected, which you won't, I'm pretty sure, there's still a friendship there. There's still something there that could evolve, but you're not even giving it the chance.
Yeah, no, you're right. Because, I mean, she's very well aware of the feelings that I do have. And like you said, we're able to spend days together without her really, being uncomfortable, despite me professing my love, taking her onto a podcast that I love dearly, Yeah. So nothing ever changed. So it is about time I start having a bit of confidence in myself, I suppose.
Yeah, exactly. Like, if you're not selling her anything worth buying, then she's not going to buy it. Like, you have to present yourself as it's all about add value. What do you bring to this table? Like, you're Jordo. You're a fun guy. You're young. You're attractive. You need to just have a little confidence in yourself and not look at yourself as such a downer. I mean, this is really, it's really, like yours. That's the best thing I could say. You're selling her yourself. You're Jordo. If you don't believe in yourself, she's not going to believe in yourself. Like, I've learned that the hard way. Someone's got to believe in you, and it's not going to be anyone else. Might as well be yourself, Jordo. This is like a self-help book, all right? And I hope this helps you. That just have a little bit of confidence, and it's going to go a long way. Because once you learn that, Kevin, bad advice. This is great advice, Jordo. You're selling her a bill of goods, and the goods better be a good Jordo. If you're trying to sell her a depressing Jordo, no one's going to want to buy that. I don't want to buy that.
That's the thing, though. Like that, like the one guy that I look up to is just avidly against me.
Who's the one guy?
That's just Kevin. Like that shit just fucking.
He's not avidly against you. He's just being Kevin. Do I need to play the Forest video again? Are you serious? Like, no. Look.
Kevin says I'm the worst person in the world like every other day, but I'm not here crying.
But Gizek has confidence in himself. And Jordo, you need to have that. Kevin has confidence in himself. And everyone's selling a bill of goods. You need to be that bill. He just told me bad advice, and I tripled down. Matty Spice says I can't make hockey analogies, but I'm still leaping over the wall, and I'm skating on the ice, and then I'm being called off the ice, and I'm telling the guy, hey, don't touch the puck yet, because if you touch it before I get onto the bench, it's going to be too many men. It's not going to work. So you just wait for me to get back onto the bench, and then you could touch the puck. And if he touches the puck too early, Jordo, we're fucked. All right? I mean, he's saying I can't make hockey analogies. He's saying that, let's think of another thing. He's saying that if I touch the puck after it crosses the blue line, but if I touch it before it crosses the blue line and I'm already on the other side, oh my gosh, that's offsides. What else, Matty Spice, you fucking hockey mark? But either way, yeah, you're going to watch hockey or not because you're a mark. So Jordo, you can do this. Don't listen to Kevin. He's saying give up now. He means give up now on being depressed. He's saying give up now on this old personality and embrace the new Jordo. The Jordo who's selling a bill of goods. Like, Greta wants to make – like, no girls hang out with guys for no reason, all right? Like, and no guys hang out with girls for no reason.
No, they're right.
Who's right? Why are you listening to a chat when I'm yelling at you? What is happening? You're talking to me.
Yeah, but
Matty Spice just called me a dumb fuck. You know what? He's right, but I don't care. I know more about hockey than he does, all right?
Well, who knows at this point? But
look,
I don't know. The more I think about it, you're telling me to sell the new me. She's a part of the old me, the person that was depressed. You tell me to stop being depressed. I'm not depressed. I'm happy in life. I've got a set of goals that I'm really passionate about and I want to accomplish. And when I think of her, of course there are happy moments, but there's also really bad moments. And it just, like, with the exception of like the past few weeks, I've always been the one chasing her.
But see, that's your point. With the exception of the past few weeks, so now the chase is on because you stopped chasing. You moved on, and then she came back. So that's just a sign. And obviously, we can go into negging as far as how that works with girls, where you do start to be negative and there's a little neglect there. And now she's back because she's like, hey, you used to bother me all the time, and now you don't. And now I realize I missed that. So I mean, there's obviously a connection there, like I was saying. So I don't know. I don't think you should read the chat and take it personally. I think what happens in the chat is what happens in the chat. I mean, you just do yourself. And at the end of it all, the chat is digital. And I know that you're younger and everyone's online life is the most important thing in the world. But in the real world, where you guys go to McDonald's and there's not a cell phone in anyone's hand, I mean, that's different. That's the moment that matters. And when you guys hang out and, yeah, maybe, I mean, it should be a connection in the real world. Have you ever read Ready Player One?
No, I haven't, but I saw a bit of the movie.
Movie was not the book at all. It's almost like I'm not that guy, but there's only two movies where I'm that guy. It's Ready Player One and The Martian. I read those books, and then they made movies, and I was like, well, these are good movies, but they're not the book. So it's the whole movie. This guy's in love with the Oasis. You saw the movie. They all live in there. They love this digital game. But all he wants to do is meet, and a spoiler alert for a fucking 7-year-old book and a 5-year-old movie. All he wants to do is meet the chick. I can't remember her fucking name now that I'm here. But Artemis. He wants to meet Artemis in real life. So he gets to meet her in real life. And guess what? After he meets her in real life, because in the movie he meets her like really fucking quick. But no, in the book it's like at the very end. And then he meets her and he goes, and he doesn't say it out loud because that would kind of douchey. But he doesn't feel like logging into the game ever again because he got what he wanted in real life, Jordo. Real life is her. You should call her now. Just see what she's up to,
Why not? Why not?
Get her on the phone right now.
The chat really upset. The chat got Jordo bad. I don't know what happened, but you don't need to, don't take it personal, Jordo. Don't even read it. Matty Spice is going to call me and how stupid I am about hockey. No, Matty, I don't want to embarrass you with my hockey knowledge, okay? I love hockey, right? I've watched 5 minutes of one game this season. So, yeah, I'm constantly watching it, all right? Don't worry about me. So, Jordo, feel better, right? I know you say you're doing good. I hear it in your voice. I know I'm not good. I'll tell you that. I was listening to the same pop punk song on repeat all day because I was just in one of those moods where like, this song hits me right in the soul, all right? It was like written by me when I was not it wasn't me, though. It was like the lyrics were just right out of my brain, and that happens. But, yeah, you're going to be down. Matty Spice says, I'm taking the hockey quiz next Tuesday just on penalties. Yes, let's do that. I can do that. And then, yeah, Sonic Gino says The Martian is a great book and the movie was fine. Completely fine. Yeah, I agree. The book is great. I mean, I couldn't put it down. And then the movie, I was really excited and I didn't really dig it. Matty Spice redeemed a shout out. He says, Jordo for being his Minecraft bro. See, Jordo, you have friends. You have a Minecraft bro. You have me. You have Greta. I mean, things are good. And Greta wants to hang out with you because she's hitting you up now. I mean, that wasn't the case 6 months ago.
Yeah, I think tonight's a night where I just need to listen to A Fever You Can't Sweat Out, play some Tony Hawk's Underground, and just go to bed.
Yeah, see, maybe take a night, sleep on it, as they always say. And Dakota Poland says, which pop punk song? It's called Overthinking by Between. Dude, it's called Overthinking, Jordo. This might even be for you as well. But it's called Overthinking, and it's the most realistic song I've ever heard in my life. Like, it's just, it talks about how, like, you know, let's just hear it. I don't know why I'm even fucking going down this hole. It's just true. I don't want to put the music video up because I'll get the whole thing taken down. First of all, most pop punk start to a song ever. You hear that, Jordo? I'm dreaming. When I was 16, I was dreaming of this life, and now I'm 30, and I still don't have that life. You know, it's like I've said it several times. Like I have that job that I don't really care about. It's not super interesting or fascinating. I always thought I would get a lot more out of life than what I got, and then this guy hits me with this chorus. I'm like, oh my gosh, my life is completely not what it was supposed to be. This song rocks though, and it's so good.
I'm gonna fucking look into that, man. I love pop punk. It's one of my favorite genres.
Did I write down? Either way, Jordo, listen to pop punk and you'll be fine, all right? Yeah, and then Kevin agrees with me. Write her a bad song. That's the way to get it done. Just write her some deep-ass lyrics with a kick-ass beat and then have your best friend call it bad. But either way, Jordo, see, Kevin says things like that to me all the time. Meanwhile, he loves that song. He's just kidding. He loves it, all right? It's his favorite. So don't worry, Jordo. You're going to make it, all right?
I'll try. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Like, I'm not in the best mood, but I genuinely appreciate it.
Yeah, don't try, just do. All right, that's what Yoda told that guy. That's what Yoda told the long-haired kid who was a Skywalker. Jordo, thank you so much for the call, my friend.
Thank you for having me on.
That's Jordo.
Hang in there, Jordo.
He feels great. I know he was just putting it on. He's fine. So either way, he's fine. He was just hamming it up. I told him to ham it up. Yeah, that song.
We're all fine here.
We're all fine. Everyone's good. That song rules. It didn't make me cry, but I was like rocking out. You said you've only cried in like one movie, right?
Yeah, I can count how many times I've cried in my entire life.
Oh my gosh, I can make a roster of movies that I've cried during. Most of them are Christmas or sports related. I can't I can't believe that you don't have like a plethora. Like, I mean, I watch episode. I'll look over at an episode of.
Oh, I hear about it all the fucking time from my wife. You didn't cry at our wedding. You didn't cry when our kids were born.
I didn't cry for any of those either. Am I supposed to?
What
cry?
do you want me to do?
Those are realistic. I cry.
I've never happy cried in my life ever.
Really? What about when Rock beat Hogan at WrestleMania 18? Because I definitely cried.
I can be happy and not cry.
What about when The Rock beat Austin at WrestleMania 19?
No.
Dude, I've cried a lot during wrestling, right? That's what I mean. So it's like, I cry. I mean, Rudy, you didn't cry during Rudy when his dad walks out and says, "This is the most beautiful sight these eyes have ever seen"?
Nope.
You didn't cry in Click, like when he's like dead and his kids are there like loving on him? You're laughing, but I mean, that's a crying scene there.
Dude, I told Marley and Me got me. Oh, that one was fucking horrible.
I didn't even see it because I was like, this is gonna make me cry. I'm not gonna watch it.
Oh, I don't know why they made that movie. That's fucking torture to watch the end of that movie.
What about when Ronda Rousey debuted in the WWE when she came out of the Rumble?
Nope.
That didn't make. What about Undertaker and Jeff Hardy in that awesome ladder match on Raw, where Undertaker like at the end of it told Jeff like, "Great match, kid."
Yeah, no, not that one either.
Dude, oh my gosh, yeah, I cry. Like, I mean, there's got to be like any Christmas movie really gets me. Like, I mean, I teared up when I saw Fred Claus when he turns to, I can't even describe it. The naughty nice list where he tells them like, that naughty nice list you have, it's crap. They're all good kids. I start crying. It just gets me. Like that gets me. I cried last time I watched A Christmas Story, which I've seen a million times and I never cried. But now that I have a son,
you cried on air.
Well, now that I have a son, it makes me cry. He got his son the present he wanted. The way his son's face lit up, it's the best. Trying to think.
Yeah, I definitely didn't cry from watching a movie until I had kids.
Yeah, well, I wish I could say that was true for me, but it definitely isn't. Because what about Forrest Gump? You didn't cry when Bubba died or when Jenny died? Spoiler alert. Or what about when he's at the grave talking to Jenny after she passed away about how smart his son is? He's so smart, Jenny. That got me. That didn't get you?
Nope.
What about when he runs back into the war zone and he's like, they're like, come on, we gotta get out of here. And he's like, I gotta find Bubba. And Bubba's dead. Like everyone knows it. Like, and he runs back in and he finds Bubba, and Bubba's all blown up to bits. And he's there for his best friend to die. And he carries, oh my gosh. You know who cried during Forrest Gump? What about when the leg braces come off?
I don't know. I just can't, man. I can't do it.
What about Braveheart when he yells, freedom?
I don't think I've ever seen Braveheart straight through.
Oh my! Well, let's watch it. And how much time do you have?
Put it on.
What about in Blood Diamond at the end? You didn't cry during that?
I never got to the end.
Oh my gosh! What about in Inception when they push the guy into the bathtub to wake him up? You didn't cry?
No. Okay. The 3 times I told you 2, but now I forgot about Marley and Me because that was horrible. It was fucking Interstellar. When he gets the video from his daughter and she's like 40 fucking years old and he just loses his shit. But also at the scene when he fucking leaves her in bed, because I had a daughter like the same age and it's like, you're fucking leaving your kid and you're never coming back basically.
Yeah.
How fucked up are you? And he starts fucking just losing it in the truck. And then of course Kung Fu Panda 3.
Kung Fu Panda 3 made you cry, but Forrest Gump didn't. What about when Bruce Willis stayed on the asteroid?
No, dude, I don't know. I don't know what it is. I go to therapy every week and still haven't figured this out.
What about The Fault in Our Stars? They both have cancer.
That one was sad as fuck. But
you didn't cry?
No.
Oh my gosh, I cried immediately just by the title. I was like, this is a sad movie, I bet. What about The Pursuit of Happiness with Will Smith and his son and they're poor? And
Never seen it.
Oh my God, no spoilers. no spoilers then. What about A Walk to Remember with Mandy Moore and Shane West? And it's like the wind. I can't see it, but I can feel it.
Never saw that one.
Her love is like the wind. All right, whatever, guy. What about Good Will Hunting's on this list? I didn't cry during Good Will Hunting. I don't remember crying.
Are you looking at a list of movies that people cry to?
Sure. Now I am. But Good Will Hunting, I don't remember crying. Did you cry during Good Will Hunting?
This is your list.
No. This is just some website. Did you cry during Good Will Hunting? I don't remember
that. I mean, no. The answer is always no. But what scene would you cry at?
I don't know. That's what I'm looking at.
When he's just not there and he's gone?
He has an impressive high IQ, but no, it doesn't say why he cried. Like why he cried. Maybe when Robin Williams talks about his wife.
Oh, maybe no. When the not your fault.
Oh, maybe.
Not your fault.
Just shut up. That part.
Shut up.
No, I'm not crying during that.
It's not your fault.
Inside Out, the Disney movie. I cried during Inside Out. Did you see Inside Out?
Yeah. Why did you cry in that movie?
When Bing Bong died? Are you serious? Like,
oh my God.
They created that character just to make me cry. No? What do you have no heart?
definitely before I didn't have kids. No, I didn't.
Oh,
so
I didn't have a kid when I saw that, and I cried like a little bitch. I was like, "Oh my gosh, are you serious?" I couldn't believe
I had kids.
They invented that character just to make me cry. Like I was like mad. I was mad at the movie for doing that because I was like, "This is unnecessary. He didn't have to be in this fucking movie, and they put him in here to make us cry. It's fucking ridiculous." I'm going through this list, and there's not a lot of other good ones. Titanic, I don't remember crying. Lion King, Mufasa, that didn't make me cry. Fault in Our Stars is great. Let's see. Yeah, because, I mean, mostly, like, if I go to sports movies, The Rookie, I cry in The Rookie every time. I cry in... Dude, Friday Night Lights, you didn't cry?
What, when they lost?
No, when... Booby Miles can't play football no more.
Oh, my God.
What am I going to do? I can't play football. They didn't make you cry? I mean, he became a trash man. What, you have no heart?
I watched that fucking movie with the entire the whole football team went to the theater and watched that, and no, nobody cried.
Oh, I would have been crying in front of everyone. I'm like, I'm so sorry, Booby Miles. What about...
I'm looking at our list right now, too. What about Brokeback Mountain? You didn't cry during that one?
I have not seen... Wesley on the YouTube chat says Forrest Gump. I brought up Forrest Gump. I cried like 3 different times in Forrest Gump. Brokeback Mountain I've never seen, if I can be frank. I heard there's a lot of...
haven't either.
I heard there's a lot of nudity in it, though.
Nudity.
Coco, I cried. I cried at the end of Coco because it reminds me of my grandma. Let's see. I didn't see Marley and Me, everybody, so I can't speak to that. I knew I was gonna cry, so I didn't bother. Steel Magnolias, never saw it. Let's see. Gosh, it's easier for me to...
Toy Story. Why is Toy Story on this fucking...
Toy Story 3?
No, the original.
I didn't cry in the original. But
dude, when they were all heading towards the fucking inferno, it was like, ooh, how's this gonna end?
Yeah, exactly. How's this gonna end? Why did I pay $14 to see this? Like, for me, it's probably... What about Remember the Titans?
What about it?
You didn't cry at any moment? I could cry 6 times during that movie.
Strong side.
Yeah, that part... You know, when the referee's blowing the fucking game.
That gets me. That like fires me up. That doesn't make me want to cry.
You get fired up when Gary Bertier gets paralyzed, huh? Or gets killed rather. That fires you. You're all pumped up after Gary gets hit by a car and dies, and then everyone goes to his funeral and sings na 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 na. That's a real fucking pre-workout for you. Really jazzes you up to fucking.
You know what I'm talking about. Shut up.
I don't know, dude. That movie makes me cry every time. When the Game Stands Tall. What about Hardball? You cried during Hardball. Everyone cried during Hardball. When Baby G died, spoilers.
Oh, Baby G, that one was rough. Definitely didn't cry, but that one sucked.
Oh gosh, I cried.
Baby G.
I cried when I saw him dude, come on! When I saw him standing on first base, it made me a better person. Oh, I'm gonna start crying right now just thinking about it. I didn't cry during The Replacements. Now I'm just thinking of sports movies.
Love and Other Drugs was pretty fucking sad.
Is that the one where Anne Hathaway shows her boobs?
Yeah, because you're going into it thinking like, oh, okay. And then it's about her. She has like either ALS. She's got something where it's just a long-term degenerative disease.
Parkinson's. She gets Parkinson's.
Yeah, but she knows but won't tell him and just tries to push him away because she knows she's going to die. And then she falls for it, and then it's just fucking sad from then on.
You didn't cry in Rocky 2, huh? I already brought that up, but you said you haven't seen Rocky 2. You know,
I mean, I've seen it. But
you're a dad now. I mean, it gets.
What about P.S. I Love You?
I have not seen that whole movie. I have had no one's made me watch it, so I've never saw it. Like, but the end of Rocky,
pretty sad.
The ending of Rocky 2 that doesn't get you. Like, let me just play it for you. End of Rocky 2, because when he talks about his, you'll hear it.
Excuse me.
I can't believe this has happened. I can't. And I just want to say thanks to Apollo for fighting me, Apollo.
Thanks for fighting me, Apollo.
I want to thank Mickey for training me.
There's Mickey.
We love you, Ron. Yeah, I love you too.
I love you too.
Most of all, I want to thank God.
I'm start crying now.
Except for my kid being born. This is the greatest night in the history of my life.
I can't do it. I can't take this shit seriously.
You just start laughing. As soon as he says, aside from my kid being born, this is the greatest night of my life, I just start losing it. I'm like, oh, he had his kid. His wife was like unsure if he should do this fight. And then he wasn't in it until she said, win.
The history of my life.
There's Adrian.
I just want to say one thing to my wife who's home.
She's crying too.
Yo, Adrian, I did it!
That's the weakest belt I've ever seen.
Get out of my face. It was the 70s.
Why is she not there?
Because she was in the fucking hospital. Have you not? Oh my gosh. Who am I talking to? You haven't seen Blood Diamond or Rocky 2 and your favorite movie is The Great Gatsby. Like, I don't know what happened. I don't know how we are so different. It's so strange. You never seen Rocky. Why wasn't she there? She's in the hospital like the day before.
Roll her ass in a wheelchair. He's fighting for the championship.
$1 Million Baby, you didn't cry?
That was pretty sad.
I cried.
I don't know what it is. Like I don't know. I'm emotionally broken.
Dude, $1 Million Baby fucking gets me. I've seen it like 10 times every time. I've never seen all of Cinderella Man, but Tyler Perry says it's a crier. Is it a crier?
I haven't seen the whole thing either.
It's got Russell Crowe, so I assume it's not. I don't believe anything that guy says. What about The Blind Side?
Never seen it.
I don't remember crying in that, but it's a good movie. I like it. The Natural, I don't remember crying. Although he hits that home run, that was pretty badass. Rudy, I cry. I mean, hands down, Rudy's a crier every time. When his dad walks out on the field to see his son play, and he says, "This is the most beautiful sight these eyes have ever seen." And then Rudy gets on the field, and then Rudy he's on the play, he's on kickoff, and then he's like, "What do I do?" And they tell him to stay in there, and he gets the sack. Oh my gosh.
Dude, a football movie that probably got me closer to crying was what was the one with Mark Wahlberg?
The Fighter.
Where he was Vince Papale.
Oh, Invincible.
And he fucking runs it back, and his whole family and friends are there up in the crowd, and he points to him.
See, sports movies do it.
That's a good one.
Kevin brings up The Green Mile when John Coffey gets executed. Remember? John Coffey, like the drink, not spelled the same. I mean, that gets
everybody's crying.
Like, remember the Titans is on this. Seabiscuit, I did not cry, but it's a good movie.
Seabiscuit.
Invictus, I didn't cry, but that's a good movie. Glory Road, I don't think I've seen Glory Road. I'll have to watch it now. Miracle, you didn't cry during Miracle? We beat the Soviets. You can cry?
No. Nope.
If we played them 10 times, they might win 9, but not this game. Not tonight. That got me fired up. But when they beat the Soviets, like, oh my gosh, what a moment. And Herb Brooks goes into everyone's all going crazy. We just won. He goes into like the corridor, like get away from everyone. He just goes like, he just doesn't even know what to do. He just start crying immediately. You serious, bro? I'm not crying over here. Karate Kid, you didn't cry? You serious?
What part?
I don't know. I can't think of a part in Karate Kid that would make me cry. When he meets Mr.
When Daniel Russo is a fucking bully the whole time?
That's true. I haven't seen the original Karate Kid in a very long time, but I have to. Do you know about the junior hockey fight? I don't know about that, Matty Spice. Oh, here's 150 sports movies. We're going to find Christmas movies probably more so. Like It's a Wonderful Life. That didn't get you at all. Like, I Want to Live Again. That didn't get you?
Never seen it.
Never seen it. What about The Express?
How fucking old is that movie?
What? It's a Wonderful Life?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Is that black and white?
Sure. Yeah, but so's a lot of movies. So are a lot of good movies. Clerks?
The Express, is that where he gets leukemia?
Yeah, I think so. But that's a great movie too. I didn't cry during that one, but it's awesome. Ping Pong Playa, I never saw that. Happy Gilmore, I didn't cry, but when Chubbs dies, oh my gosh, how sad. Blue Crush, didn't cry. Sandlot, I think I cried the last time I saw it, and I don't remember why. It might have just been like a nostalgia thing, like watching Sandlot with like my son on my lap. Like it's just one of those things that kind of gets you a little bit more.
Is this the top 100, like just best sports movies?
Yeah, this is based on Rotten Tomatoes, and I'm just scrolling down.
How the fuck is Uncle Drew above Sandlot?
I don't know. Yeah, it's shamelessly derivative and overly nostalgic, but The Sandlot is never.
Well, look, it's got a better score.
then I don't know.
Guy just picked these.
Yeah, some asshole. Who knows? Somebody who likes Uncle Drew more than Bring It On. I didn't cry, but that's a great movie.
Great movie.
Rocky 3 when Mick dies. Serious, bro?
There's only one Rocky, and it's Rocky 4.
Oh my gosh, that's probably the 5th best Rocky. Like honestly, like if you're
that's worse than 5.
No, 5's the worst.
Okay.
Yeah, 5 is. So for me, it'd be like I think number 1's the best, then number 2, and then probably number 6, and then number 3, and then 4, and then 5. Because 6 is great. You see Rocky 6? I saw it in theaters, bro. Came out.
Remember when you were this small? You fit right here.
You could fit right here. It's such a great line. I remember seeing, like, I think I was with Ty and the trailer came on and he lost his shit because he didn't even know. Because this was back before smartphones. And, like, I mean, when we saw the trailer, I mean, it blew his mind that he was going to be alive to watch a Rocky movie come out. Coach Carter, I don't remember crying, but it's one of my favorite movies ever made. Like, it's not a top 10er. But it could be. It might be.
It's a good movie.
If I make a new list, it could be on there. $1 Million Arm, I did tear up. It did get me. Did you see $1 Million Arm?
$1 Million Arm? No, what's that one?
The kids from India. So it's John Hamm, and he's like, I don't know why he has to do this, but he's like a baseball scout, and he goes to India because he sees a game of cricket on TV, and these guys are being clocked at like 95 miles an hour throwing a ball. I don't know what it's called.
I don't know either.
They're throwing a ball. So he goes to India and
they don't throw it; they bowl it.
Yeah, bowl it, and he finds a couple guys that throw hard, but they bring like 2 real prospects, and then they bring like the translator who was like kind of involved the whole time, but he's not a baseball player. And
he's the best.
He's the guy though, because John Hamm, when they're about to do this tryout in front of all these people, John Hamm tells. Again, I'm going to start crying. John Hamm tells the little Indian guy to pump up the other 2 Indian guys. And he gives, I mean, it's the speech. When you give that awesome sports speech, I don't care who's doing it, I'm crying. If you're Al Pacino in Any Given Sunday, I'm crying. Bring it on, man. That's Fever Pitch.
That's a great fucking speech.
The one in Any Given Sunday?
Yeah.
Yeah, classic.
Every inch.
Ali, I didn't cry, but it's a great movie.
That was a great fucking movie.
The Kung Fu Kid I never saw because I protested it. I was like, I'm not seeing a Karate Kid movie where they teach people Kung Fu. Tin Cup, I didn't cry, but great movie. No, they're gonna remember the 12. Dodgeball, did you cry? I don't remember crying. It's a good movie though.
If you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball.
Blades of Glory, one of my favorite movies ever. I didn't cry.
Oh, there we go. Invincible,
you cried. I don't remember crying in that movie.
I didn't cry. Okay. I just felt it. I could have if I wanted to.
Talladega Nights, I did not cry. Remember the Titans, I cried. Caddyshack, I did not cry. But Caddyshack. Cool Runnings. We all cried in Cool Runnings.
I fucking love that movie so much.
Everybody cries. It's got John Candy in it. Everybody loves that movie. There's no way. No. And then The Hammer with Adam Carolla.
The fuck?
Oh, come on. There's got to be a couple good ones in here. Like The Longest Yard when Caretaker dies? No?
I think he broke his fucking neck.
Doesn't get you? Illegal Their Own, I don't remember crying in that. I don't really remember that movie that well. I just remember the hits. Rocky Balboa. Invictus is great. Seabiscuit, I didn't cry. He Got Game, I didn't cry. The Goon is good. I didn't cry in that. Beyond the Mat.
Goon's pretty high on this fucking list.
Yeah, I was going to say, it's right there with Beyond the Mat and The Natural. It's a little interesting. Goon is really good, though. I would recommend. Oh, McFarlane. You didn't cry?
No, what the fuck is that?
You never seen McFarlane?
These are all Disney movies. What?
Soul? What the fuck?
Soul?
What do you only watch 20th Century Fox movies? What the fuck does that mean? It's just because someone makes it can't be good? I only watch Legendary Pictures. Like, no, this is great. Disney can make a good movie too.
I only watch Christopher Nolan movies.
Yeah, I only watch Christopher Nolan, and he works with Legendary.
David Fincher.
Yeah, and those are it. I only watch Seven, and I only watch Inception. So McFarlane is about Kevin Costner. He gets kicked out. He's a football coach, and he like throws a helmet at a player, so he gets fired. And no schools will hire him now because obviously he abused a minor. So he moves to this bumfuck town in Central California called McFarland, and it's all Latinos. I mean, everybody there is Mexican. It's all
so they're used to getting beat.
It's all farmland, so they're just they pick vegetables and fruit all day, and he starts a track team so these kids can get scholarships and go to college, and it gives him something to do. It's such a good movie. You got to see it, man. It's really, really good. Friday Night Lights, Booby Miles Can't Play No More. Makes me cry. Major League, I did not cry. Good movie, though. 42, I don't remember crying in 42. It was a good movie.
You're racist. That's why you never cried during that movie.
Exactly. Jerry Maguire, I didn't cry either.
Show me the money.
The Rookie gets me. I think I've told you how The Rookie gets me. When he sees his dad after the game, start crying every time. Oh, Warrior. I cried during Warrior when Tom Hardy is getting. Have you seen it?
Nope.
Oh, I'm not even going to tell you about it then, because if I tell you about it, you're going to hate it. It's great, right? Fucking unbelievable. 8 Men Out. I didn't cry. That was a good movie though. The Way Back, I hear, is really good with Ben Affleck, but I haven't seen that yet. Field of Dreams. I don't remember crying when his dad shows up. That's pretty cool though. Is this heaven? No. This is Iowa.
No. Yeah, you're in the fucking middle of nowhere.
This is Iowa. But it looks like heaven. It's got a baseball field and corn. Fuck yeah, bro. And then Dogtown.
Pumping Iron. Fuck
Did you cry during that? Yeah, I think I'll cry during Pumping Iron.
It's like I'm coming. Every time I'm in the gym.
Every time. I should have went to the gym today. I didn't make it. I got 94 days until a certain wedding. Not the wedding you're going to, but a different wedding. It's like I should just be at the gym every fucking day. But instead, I'm driving to Waxahachie. All the way to Waxahachie.
You're going to skip the top 20?
Yeah, fuck it. We
Holy shit.
We're just looking at movies.
I've been waiting this whole time for the top 20.
Oh, were you? You
Holy
were
shit.
invested? Zach, there was a bathroom sex attack in England. Now we'll talk about that later. Either way, I think we did it, everybody. The Wrestler. I didn't cry in The Wrestler, but it's a great fucking movie. Have you seen The Wrestler?
Is that with Mickey Rourke?
Yes.
No, I haven't seen that one.
I like that you asked me. Is that with Mickey Rourke? Yeah, that means you've seen it, right? Because, dude, it has one of my favorite, I'm a wrestling fan. So a wrestling entrance music is like, it makes part of the, it makes it. So the end, he comes out to, I think Mental Health by Quiet Riot, throughout the whole movie. But at the end, he changes the song. Let me see if I can get it for you real quick, because it's so fucking appropriate. And as a wrestling fan, it's like, oh, dude, you just get it. And you need to see the movie too, because obviously that makes it worth more. But he's a wrestler from the 80s. He was a big star in the 80s, and he lost all of his fame. And he doesn't really have anything now. He lives in a fucking trailer. He has a daughter that he continuously pisses off. And Dakota says this episode made him cry. I mean, this is a good episode. Dude, this scene rocks. When he rips that curtain open.
You hear them?
Stop crying.
He's such a weird bird.
I just want to say, by the way, she does not want him to go out there. Spoilers. He had a heart attack, right? So he's like, I probably shouldn't wrestle anymore. But his life sucks so bad that he's like, no, I got to be a wrestler.
Yeah, or I'll just fucking kill myself. Either I'm going to die out there or my life is over anyways.
My life sucks. So, yeah, did you just hear the crowd going fucking crazy when this song hit? I mean, it's insane. And that's why, she's begging him not to go.
No.
Don't go out there. Oh! Memories. She knows what's going to happen. He's got a huge scar where he had a heart attack. This should have won Best Picture. What the fuck? How did this movie not win?
What is wrong with Mickey Rourke? Why is he so just fucked?
You do plastic surgery, man. He's just plastic surgery guy.
Well, did you see him on The Masked Singer?
No, Zach, I don't watch The Masked Singer. Come on. You're asking me if I barely have time to watch all the shit that I watch. You want me to watch that?
No, he was on it, and it was hard for him to string a sentence together.
Oh, really? Well,
it was odd.
He's one of those guys. I mean, he's from the 80s and shit, right?
Yeah, apparently.
He was in that era.
But you're not telling me we're leaving here without at least picking the 2 NFL games that are coming this weekend.
Oh, that's true. We got to pick the NFL games. But I wanted to just look real fucking quick at the Academy Awards when the wrestler lost. Like, how did it lose? Like, I just, what did it lose to? Like, because to me, it's by far the best movie of whatever that year was, unless it lost to Blood Diamond, then I'm not sure. But like, it was such a good movie. I saw it in theaters with my dad. I'll never forget it. It was so good. He took me to see it because he knew, I lost to No Country for Old Men, which is awesome. Have you seen No Country for Old Men?
Okay. Yes and no. I fucking love that movie. My wife will absolutely not watch it. So it's one of those where I need to sit down and watch the whole thing together, but I've seen the whole thing. It's so good.
Okay, wait, it wasn't that Academy Awards that beat The Wrestler. But yeah, No Country for Old Men is great. Don't put her in your pocket. That's your lucky quarter. Like, I love that whole creepy scene. It's great. It wasn't this year either.
Matty Spice asked if I know who fucking Owen Hart was.
You remember Owen Hart, right?
I was watching when he fucking died.
He was the
it's not like I never watched wrestling. I just have like a 20-year gap.
He was the Blue Blazer, remember? He was
What was the one where he fuck, I can't remember what this name was.
What was the Academy?
The fucking hokey one.
The hokey one.
Let's see.
When was The Wrestler nominated? Am I crazy? Was it not nominated?
I don't know if it was.
I swear it was. Or was it nominated for something weird like, best cinematography? King's Speech, I remember that movie. That movie was good. Wasn't as good as True Grit, but it was good. Inception was nominated. I remember that.
Did you say Blue Blazer?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah, when he was the Blue Blazer. Moneyball's great. I didn't realize that was nominated for Best Picture.
Moneyball was good.
The Wrestler was nominated, right?
I don't think so.
Maybe Mickey Rourke was nominated for Best Actor, and that's it. Maybe the movie wasn't nominated, which now it's even more of a crime that he didn't win. Are you serious?
Let me see.
You couldn't even throw him a fucking bone, bro? Jeff Bridges won for Crazy Heart. That was a good movie. Did you see Crazy Heart?
No.
See, this podcast has just turned into us talking about stuff, not really topics anymore. Yeah, so it looks like this Academy Awards when Slumdog Millionaire won. That was the year that Mickey Rourke was nominated for Randy the Ram, which he didn't win. He lost to Sean Penn, who played Milk. Milk wasn't that. Sean wasn't that good as Milk. I've
never even seen it, man. You never go full retard.
You would love Milk. It's really good.
I would love it.
I don't know if you would or not, but it has the best getting shot at scene ever. Spoiler alert. Because like when someone's shooting at you, like in movies, people just stand there like poking their chest out, like, yeah, shoot me, bro. But like it's the first movie where somebody actually puts their hands up to like block a bullet, and it hits his hand and goes right through and kills him. So good, really good movie. You should watch it. It's great.
Thanks for the spoiler.
Top 5. It's better than.
No, was it better than the ending of what was the Johnny Depp where he played the gangster?
That movie's terrible. You're gonna tell me that you like
No, but when he gets shot.
The Public Enemies movie?
Yeah, were you expecting them to just walk up behind him and shoot him in the back of the head and the movie to end?
It was John Dillinger. I mean, we knew we were gonna get him eventually. What's more of a shocking ending, spoiler alert? That or when Mark Wahlberg kills fucking Matt Damon in The Departed for like no reason.
The Departed?
It was like out of nowhere. I was like, whoa. Like Mark Wahlberg just turned heel real quick and then left. It was weird.
Yeah, that movie is a classic.
All right,
but you're like the whole time you just think he's a regular character and then he turns fucking heel real quick in
right at the end, like he's just done. Like, nope, I've been a bad guy this whole time. I don't know why you guys haven't realized that. All right, it's time. It's time to ride off into that glorious. Oh, we got to pick football. Football is happening this weekend, everybody. Who's playing, Zach? No, I'm just kidding. So we have championship week, or championship Sunday is this Sunday. I believe the NFC is kicking off the festivities first. First of all, I think the big question mark First of all, were there any surprises from last week from the divisional
round? Yeah. I'm looking at it right now. The Browns and Chiefs being so close, I was not expecting that. The Bills beating the Ravens that bad. Ravens scored 3 fucking points after what they did the week before.
Yeah.
The Rams Packers, it was the classic, like, the Rams came out strong. It was a close game for about a quarter, and then you find out who the better team is the rest of the game, and they just pull away. The Bucks and Saints was probably the best game.
Yeah, that was a really good game, although Drew Brees didn't play his best. I mean, it was one of those weird – the Bucks defense looked really good, and when you force that many turnovers, that's how you win a football game. So I would say I wasn't shocked about the Browns game, by the way, because I was rooting for the Browns. I really wanted them to win. And I know the Chiefs are the Chiefs, but I mean, this is the playoffs. You kind of hope that not everything's going to be a train wreck. And this game was the one game that had like 35-0 going into the first half written all over it. And I think the Browns were there right fucking there, but they're not the Chiefs. It's the Chiefs' year, or it could be. We'll see what happens. But yeah, there was no. I really thought that the Saints were going to win that game, but Tom Brady just played like Tom Brady. You know, it's one of those things where forget what happens in that regular season. When the playoffs hit, there is a new thing. It's just that's when the official season starts. It's like the NBA. It's like load management. All these guys, nobody wants to play, and now the playoffs start. Here we go. Even though LeBron's played every game this year, I got to give him credit. He has not been load managed one bit. I don't know if they're paying him, if he's getting a deal on the TV contract or something, but geez. Let's see. So the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Oh, did Gino bet on the spread? Because he says the Browns only lost by 1 touchdown and it cost him $60. Like because the spread was probably a 2-score game. So yeah, people probably lost a lot of money with the Chiefs making it that close. So let's go first, Packers and Buccaneers. So like I keep saying, playoff Brady is different, and I think that the Bucs defense looked really fucking good. So it's just the biggest thing for me in this, and I know that it probably doesn't matter for Tom, whether I feel like will matter to the Tampa Bay team, because they play in Tampa Bay all year, and it's going to be fucking cold as shit in Green Bay. It's supposed to snow. It's like going to be terrible. So these guys that haven't been I don't mean to be stereotypical, but I assume a lot of these players are from Florida, and I just like it's going to be it's a culture shock to go play somewhere extremely cold. And the passing game is going to be different, but it's just so hard to bet against Tom Brady at this moment. And although Aaron Rodgers is Aaron Rodgers, I always just look at the Packers as like a one-man team. Like it's Aaron Rodgers, and then Devontae played great last week, and so did Aaron Jones. But it just seems like it's fucking the Packers just don't strike me as the team.
Man, I'm torn on this one. I'll pick the Buccaneers. I have to go with Tom. Tom's my boy.
How many confidence points do you have? No, so
1.
Yeah, so before we get too far, I listened to some wrestling podcast today on accident. Everybody, I was listening to TWFS from Wednesday, and then I don't know if the Apple Podcast thing just does this now. I played a similar podcast, and it was Steve and Larson. I think Kevin knows who those guys are, and it was like a 25-minute. Let's read Wrestling Inc. And that was the first 20 minutes of their show. And then they picked Impact. And the way they actually did their picks was actually, I kind of liked the way they did it, where they assigned confidence points to each pick. So there's 9 matches. The match they felt the most confident in, they bet 9 points on that. And then they moved down the list. This one I'm only confident 8 points. I'm 7 points. And they didn't call them Bound for Glory points, which is like, what are you guys doing? You're a wrestling show, I thought. So, yeah, I like that idea because, at the end of it, you go by how many points you have, not necessarily who got the most matches right. So I thought that was a fun way to do wrestling predictions. So hats off to whoever those guys are. I've never heard of them. So Tampa Bay and Green Bay, I'm going to go ahead and say, Dakota, I love Steven Larson. I'm going to go ahead and pick Green Bay just to be different from you. But also, my whole thought with this postseason was, and this is going to sound ridiculous now, I hate Russell Wilson, and Russell Wilson is going to win the NFC. Like, that's just what I thought all season long. I don't know why there was a playoffs, because I just thought, can we give the belt to Russell? Like, that was in my head the whole year. I don't know why. And then when they lost to the Rams, I just was like, why? What do I do now? Like, if we were putting confidence points on Russell Wilson getting to the Super Bowl, I would have put 100. I would have bet the whole season on that. And the fact that he's one and done, it's like, oh shit, okay, new approach. So I think Green Bay they're the 1 seed for a reason. Cold weather game, although Tom Brady's Tom Brady. That Packer defense is going to have to step up. I mean, that's all it is. They're going to have to play good defense against probably the best offense in the league right now. If Mahomes plays, we'll see. So I'm going to go ahead and pick Green Bay. We'll see what happens. Buffalo and Kansas City. This one's interesting because obviously is Patrick Mahomes going to be cleared in time to play this game?
That's what I'm trying to figure out. Has there been any news?
He's been practicing lightly. And this is a huge test for the NFL as far as how far we've come with concussion protocol or not. Because, when you go back to when concussion protocol first came in, back in 2010 or whatever, if you had a concussion, you missed a game. They just said you're going to miss a game. And now, at least from watching Last Chance U, they make you take a couple of cognitive tests and run you through some workouts and see how you react. And, I'm not a brain doctor. I've never been one. So I can't speak to I don't know how severe his concussion was. So maybe he's fine and this is all going to be out of proportion. Nobody cares. But if they don't have Mahomes, the Bills win this game. If they do have Mahomes, the Bills win this game.
I agree.
The Bills,
holy shit.
The Bills are good. You watch what they did to the Ravens. It just seems like we're still waiting for that shoe to drop. We're still waiting for we're treating these guys like Tim Tebow. We're waiting for them to run into that wall. When Tebow ran into Tom Brady and the Patriots, he finally ran into the wall. And we're waiting for Josh Allen and the Bills to do that, but they ran into the wall. We all thought they're playing Baltimore. Baltimore's going to smoke them, and no, they held their own and they proved that they're a good team, and not necessarily we have Josh Allen. They're the complete opposite of how I feel about the Packers, where it's the Packers have Aaron Rodgers.
I see my dream scenario coming together right now. Tom Brady makes it to the Super Bowl. The Bills finally make it back to the Super Bowl, and they lose to Tom Brady again like they used to every year.
It's going to be the AFC East comes to the Super Bowl. Tom Brady and the Bills. And gosh, it's going to be so hard to bet against Tom. And isn't the Super Bowl in Tampa? I know there's are they going to have people there? Oh yeah, they're going to have people there. It's in Tampa. So yeah, if the Super Bowl's in Tampa, Tommy's going to bring in Tampa. It's going to be really hard to beat the Buccaneers at a home game in the Super Bowl. Oh, and then Matty Spice says, stop with Tim Tebow every time football is brought up. This is the second Tebow drop tonight, I think. So, yeah, we're sorry. We are so sorry, Matty Spice, that Tim Tebow, he made his postseason debut, and nobody gave him a chance against Pittsburgh. Their defense is solid, right? Nobody's going to beat the Pittsburgh Steelers. But somehow, Tebow gets this team to overtime, right? And I'm just kidding. I'm sorry, Matty. So,
well, you would imagine that would never happen again, but it just did again this fucking year. So we start talking about Tim Tebow and Baker Mayfield every time.
Heisman winning quarterbacks, it's something about them and the Steelers
making their playoff debut.
You know what? Matty Spice says no more dancing and no more singing, and I don't want to lose them forever. So we're sorry, Matty Spice. Look, I gave the Steelers some love. I give them love all the time. I am interested. Are they getting Doug Peterson? Is that the rumor? Because I heard Doug Peterson's taking a year off. I heard Doug Peterson might be the OC for the Steelers, but I heard he was taking a year off. He's going to get paid by Philadelphia anyway. What's the point?
I think they signed him as an OC. I'm pretty sure.
Is that official already? They inked it. They put pen to ink.
I didn't think it was the Steelers though.
Did the pen hit ink?
Let's see. Good old Dougie Peterson.
Let's see. Did Matty Spice take his own video down? It's not here.
Did you know he deleted that shit as soon as you played
Matty?
I'm gonna leave it up.
I don't want to open Discord while I'm streaming, but I might just do it. The pen hit the stink is what it says here. It looks like Doug Peterson's going to coach the Steelers. And I think that incentivizes Big Ben to come back for another year. I know the rumors are that he's hanging it up. I mean, Eli Manning retired last year. Phillip Rivers retires this year. That's his draft class. So he's going to be the last remaining one. And after more thought, Big Ben is a Hall of Famer. And after more thought, I think Phillip Rivers is a Hall of Famer too. I think even though he didn't get a championship, I mean, Dan Marino's in there. But also,
and Eli's not?
Eli, when you look at his quarterback rating and he had real, you know what? Throw Eli in there. You can't tell the story.
All of them.
You can't tell the story of the NFL without Eli Manning. I mean, he really is. Do it for the memes. You know what I mean? Like, get Eli in there. Like there's something special about that Eli Manning in the Super Bowl against the Patriots, but also just like he was so bad at times it was exciting. I don't know. It's weird. It's weird. He's like Flacco. Isn't it strange that like Flacco won a Super Bowl 9 years ago? Like this guy he
won a Super Bowl MVP.
Yeah, he's a Super Bowl MVP. So when they do the NFL 60 of the 60th Super Bowl and they have all the MVPs come out, he's gonna get to come out with everybody, like with Tom Brady, and he's gonna be there. Like it's gonna be like, whoa.
They'll be looking at him like, what the fuck?
Yeah, cool, bro, you're here. I mean, people probably say that to Eli. At least Eli's a Manning, so he gets a little bit of a pass. But yeah, it is a little shocking to me. But I've loosened my stance on these Hall of Fame inductions. I really have. I think that, I mean, if you're like, you got to respect Rivers, how many years he put in as a starter. Look, Matty Spice made the video privatized it. He did it. He doesn't want
Are you supposed to get any AdSense from that?
He doesn't want us to do it anymore.
You could have got like 400 views tonight.
Yeah, dude. Everyone would have loved it. But it's okay, Matty.
Well, it is on this show, so if you could just watch the recording.
He sent it to me in Discord and rescinded it. Like he deleted like because he sent me like the .mov file and now it's gone. So yeah, he got rid of it. Yeah.
Well, I'll make sure when I rewatch this, I'll clip it and we can save it forever.
We'll just clip it. That's insane. Hines Ward should be in the Hall of Fame. That's a good point. I didn't realize he wasn't in there. He should be in there. Santonio Holmes does not belong in there, but that fucking catch was so incredible. When I watched that catch against the Cardinals, I was like, oh. And then when he went to the Jets, I was like, dude, the Jets got a great player. And he just kind of fell apart. He was like on the Bears like 2 years later. Like, what are we doing? So we need to write off. We've just been hanging out. This isn't even a show anymore. We're just kind of talking shit, having a good time. Like, it really isn't a rhyme or reason anymore. So I think we did it. I think we lived our best life. Matty Spice, thank you so much for the Corvette dance. I know everybody's making fun of you, but they're just jealous of you. They hate you because they ain't you. And then, everyone in the chat, let's watch the Matty Spice dance again. What do I got to go on to my own? Let me see if I can find a way to watch it. I won't give up on everybody. Let's see. Let's go to my...
Why did nobody clip it when it was happening?
I don't know. Give up on everybody. Nathan Miller, I know, okay? This is Matty Spice's fault. You're going to watch All Ego Ethan Page first. All right, look, we're watching us. Oh, look, we like cover ourselves like personally. For 3 minutes exactly. So, hell yeah, Matty Spice. You can't escape it. And so do I. Look at me on there. Okay, he says, just kidding. Here we go.
This is perfect.
Bullshit. Oh, football. Get to watch ourselves. Why do you guys hate Juju so much? Juju in the Hall of Fame before Hines Ward. Calling it out now.
This reason. He sucks.
Corvette.
Oh my God, I don't know what's happening here. First of all, I love that he's wearing a Juju Smith-Schuster jersey. Matty Spice is on TikTok, everybody, at Matty Spice 04. So this is still up for your viewing pleasure, I bet, on TikTok. We should have went to TikTok. But for podcasters, just sit back and listen to whatever song is about to play because we're going to watch this man do a Corvette. I still don't know what this is from, right? So this is popular only on TikTok. This is that TikTok fame, right?
Yeah.
Good night, Matty Spice. We appreciate it,
I don't even know what it is, so I couldn't tell you if he's going to do this right or wrong.
We're no strangers to love. You know the rules, and so do I. fucking.
Just play the
ridiculous.
fucking
I don't know why
video,
people don't know that
please.
song.
Corvette, hop in the motherfucking jet like that. Him and that, him and that like that. They were like, Pop, why you all like that? Why you tall like that? Why you all like that?
Keep an eye on Hines Ward. I mean, this is a guy.
Why do you guys hate?
Throws
Oh
shit,
right
wrong.
We're no strangers to love. Oh my gosh, there we go.
Jet like that. Him and that, him and that like that. They were like, Pop, why you all like that? Why you tall like that? Why you all like that?
Excellent job, Matty Spice. We love you so much. That's good. That was good work. All right, don't be ashamed of your game. Jordan, don't be ashamed of your game. Nobody be ashamed of their game, okay? Let's ride off into the fucking sunset. I'm halfway on this episode. Oh, Tyler says look up the real one. So there's like this. So this is a thing I can look up, and I guess.
Yeah, it's gotta be.
Are you going live after this, Zach, or is Tyler?
I'm not going. I'm trying to hike 10 miles tomorrow, bro. I gotta get to sleep.
That's true. Corvette.
It's supposed to snow at noon, so I gotta get out and back before then.
This is a thing. Corvette. Oh, so this is a guy.
Corvette, hop in the motherfucking jet like that. Him and that, him and that like that. They were like, Pop, why you all like that? Why you tall like that? Why you all like that?
Sick video.
Here's what drives me nuts. How come everybody's always got like their money all fan like this? How come everyone has all this money? What are we doing? Why are you bragging that? I mean, I just feel like
it's not even their fucking money.
Get a bank account, put that in there and save it. Let it get interest.
I turn a 2 to a 4, and I turn a 5 to a stack, 5 to a stack. I was just down at the bottom, talking them back at the back.
Is this guy 11? How come he looks so young?
I took this shit out.
This is making me cringe. He's holding up all his money like. It really,
they're 20s, they're not even hundreds.
There's hundreds over here, but yeah, it is kind of funny. Like he probably went to Bank of America. It's like we need $3,000.
Oh, that's a fucking 5 right there in the middle.
Oh no, he's got a 5.
Don't want to talk about that. Keep it a stack. Know that we Xing you out if you be moving too fast, and that's a fact. Niggas keep talking about looking for me, but them niggas capping, they know where I'm at. If I ain't on Norris, then I'm on a V. 11th word to be exact. If I ain't on Norris, then I'm on a V.
What the fuck? How does this get so popular? Whatever.
Well, Tyler's saying you gotta go search this song, but like the TikTok dances.
Oh my gosh.
This is just a fucking music video.
It's great. I love it. Dance. Good God. Oh, so yes, somebody made a dance challenge. Now, I don't mean to be a guy, but I immediately want to click on this one. But we'll click on the top one.
This is 15 minutes long?
Yeah, get comfy.
Holy shit.
Oh.
Click the bell.
Now we're all dead. What is this black? All right, here we go.
Hop in the motherfucking jet like that. Him and that, him and that like that. They were like, Pop, why you all like that? Why you tall like that? Why you all like that? I'm off at Eddie, I'm up.
So that guy created the dance. That was the first one. Now that was really good dancing, and I'm glad that the kids are. I'm glad they're doing a dance because it's physical activity. Right? Here we go.
Corvette, hop in the motherfucking jet like that. Him and that, him and that like that. They were like, Pop, why you
She's 19, everybody.
2008.
Oh yeah, 2008.
I'm off at Eddie, I'm up.
I could have watched more of that. I don't mean to be a guy.
Corvette, hop in the motherfucking jet like that.
What is happening? How does one guy make a dance and then everyone goes, okay? Like, how does that happen?
Well, Tyler is correct that this is nothing like what I saw from Matty Spice.
No, this is exactly what Matty did.
He moved his hips like that?
Yes. Uh-oh. It must be so hard to be like this hot and just have a TikTok. Like, can you imagine like the 40s? Like, no, this wouldn't have been a thing. Like, good God.
Uh-oh, Rezzo's got one we got to play too.
That girl can get it. Is this the guy? That looks like the guy. They're just dicking around. What? Who had something? Play the what?
Rezzo says you got to play the ass so fat challenge from IG. from Instagram.
Is this Boom Gang?
Oh, it's Matty.
Oh, Matty. All right, now when I was these kids' age, you would have never fucking seen me do whatever these guys are doing right now. Like, I don't know. I guess there's such a difference in generation. I mean, I never went to war, but I just never thought I was never comfortable to do this. So, okay. Ass so fat challenge, we're being told, right? Ass so fat challenge. And you know what? I'm going to hate my YouTube suggestions later, right?
Yeah, for sure.
What is it called?
I'm not seeing it, Reza.
I'm not seeing it either. Let's just watch this one.
Who can gain the most weight in 24 hours?
As close to the opposite elbow as possible and keep your core engaged.
Is this what you mean, Reza?
Remember to
Is this
breathe,
coccyx?
glutes engaged.
It's called the Bus It Challenge. Bus It Challenge.
Why does Nathan know that?
Because he's Nathan. He knows all this shit. He's plugged in. Oh, I love this song. My butt getting big. It's like a remix. Oh! What? Okay.
That's it. Okay. I'm going to go. We're going to end the stream. I'm going to go watch this.
Wait, hold on. I want to see the Dakota Kai bust it, though. Because Dakota Kai does the bust it challenge, question mark?
Who's that?
What you think you were going to see, huh?
Oh, fuck this guy. Come on, man. This guy's serious.
What you think you're going to see? Well, guess what you're going to see? You're going to see Scooby-Doo WrestleMania Mystery with Malcolm Bivens. Come on, we're going to watch it together.
We're going to watch it together. You don't know Dakota Kai? Dakota Kai's from NXT.
No.
She is.
Don't.
She can get it. She's from New Zealand, mate. She's from New Zealand. It's right over there.
Under.
It's over there by Nathan Weller. It's over there by Nathan, huh? What's the other one I got to do now? The Say So Challenge? We can do this all
I don't know.
I'm not even going to upload this podcast. Okay, Doja Cat Say So. I hate Doja Cat, but I brought her up, remember? All right, let's do this.
Why don't you say so?
Yeah, we can play that all night.
All right, Doja Cat rules.
Why does it just stop? Come on.
Why don't you say so?
There better be a Dakota Kai version of this. All right, here we go.
Why don't you say so?
What is this?
Oh, this is the next one from Matty Spice.
What did Matty Spice say?
No, this is the next one he's got to do. Dakota said, fuck it, let's just go all night.
Wait, is that Mackenzie Ziegler from Dance Moms? She's like an adult now. Are you serious? Are you seeing this?
I have no idea who that is.
Oh, come on. You know who Max Z is. Don't make me do this. Do you don't know Max Z?
I have no idea.
Oh, dude. Max Z. She has songs, right? Here you go. Where's Where's her cardio? Just to be clear, did you ever watch Dance Moms?
No.
Oh my, you dude, you would love this show. It's the best. It's like wrestling. It's so good. Okay, so this video was 7 years ago. So that was her growing up now in the Say So video. So things are different now. So yeah, Matty Spice, absolutely. We need this dance from you next time. So yeah, we'll say so challenging. I'm a little upset that we didn't get to see the Dakota Kai version of it. So Nathan Willer, my girl loves Dance Moms. Nathan's all about The Bachelor, man. He's always watching The Bachelor. You watch The Bachelor, Zach?
I don't think I've watched it when did it start? I probably watched the first couple seasons.
Dude, it's so good this season. Me and Nathan, all we do is talk about it. It's the best. Let's get out of here. I'm done watching these things. I'm not Googling anymore for you guys. Yeah, so is this what YouTube has reduced to? Yeah. No, Ricardo. I asked where Ricardo is because I like watching videos with you that I feel like we should not be watching. Like, it's just like, whoa, this is inappropriate on a lot of levels. So, you know what the new thing is going to be, Zach? And I even thought about this. I'll dance if Leadys gets 100 on my hockey quiz. What's the hockey quiz, do you think, Zach?
He's going to send me the answers because I need to let you know if you're right or wrong.
Oh, shit. What if we
But I have no fucking clue, so I need the answers.
What if we just go to Sporacle and just take a hockey quiz right now and just see what happens?
Just do it.
Let's search some hockey quizzes. All right, here we go, Matty Spice. This is for you, buddy. We're not going. We're going all night. One of us is hiking tomorrow. The other one's just driving around Texas tomorrow. NHL teams. Can you name the National Hockey League teams? Matty, I can do that, my friend. Here we go, Matty Spice. Let's see. Let's see who knows hockey. How much time do I get? Do we get any time? Is it time? Ooh, 5 minutes. That's not very much.
And you got to put them in the divisions.
No, you just type it and it'll find it for you, I think. Let me see. Play quiz. All right, Ducks. Wild. Wings. Red Wings. Sorry. Penguins. Kraken. Oh, they haven't added the Kraken yet. Golden Knights. The Kings. The Flames. The Canucks. The Maple Leafs. This is getting hard.
Jays.
The Senators. They're the Blue Jackets, by the way. I don't know why you said the Blue. No,
I was saying the baseball team.
The Blue Jackets. The Bruins, of course. Got to get Boston in there. The Rangers. The Islanders. The Canadiens. This is
the Stars.
The Dallas Stars, where I fucking live. Let's see. The what's the Arizona team?
The Lightning.
The Coyotes. The Lightning, they just won recently. Lightning. I was like,
the Blackhawks.
Stop doing this. You're reading this. Are you reading this?
I'm not. I swear to God, I'm not.
Okay. Did you read Avalanche? Because that's on there. That should be on there.
I think I'm out of any team that I know, though.
Okay, hold on. You can keep up if you got them over there. Okay, Ducks, Coyotes, Flames, Kings, Blues. Ducks, Coyotes, Flames.
The
Kings,
Oilers.
Canucks. Oh, Edmonton. Good call, bro. Let's see who else is in that Pacific over there. Because did I already say the Canucks? I did.
Is there another New York team? Oh, you got both of them.
Islanders and the Rangers, and then there's another team in the Pacific the fucking Sharks, who I hate the most. I didn't put the Capitals yet. Capitals. I did not put. What's that team? That's the Buffalo team. Sabres. Matty Spice, I'm killing it, my friend. The Bruins, Sabres, Wings. There's another team in that. That's the Atlantic. Oh, the Jordo's team, the Hurricanes. Carolina Hurricanes, Blue Jackets. Shit. We might be coming to a hard stop here. We can figure this out. The Wild, the Blues. I'm just trying to think of Chell. I played a lot of Chell, Matty Spice. A lot of NHL.
Who's the team in Seattle?
The Kraken. That's what I typed in. They're not on this list yet. Oh, shit. Let's see. I'm going through like jersey colors. The Wild wears green. The Sharks. That's like a teal. Shit. There's no more Canadian teams, I don't think. They got all Canadian teams, Maple Leafs. Uh-oh. I thought this would be easy. Okay. Red Wings. Sabres I already got. Because in the Metropolitan Division, they're all like really clumped into that little area over there, like the Flyers. Shit. Kings already. Like I'm trying to think of guys. Corey Perry. Nashville. Predators. See that Central Division. I'm missing fucking 5 teams. Come on. I could do this. Or 4 teams. I'm missing 1 team in the Atlantic. The Atlantic Division is like Boston, Buffalo. Oh gosh. I only got a minute or so left.
Flyers?
I already got the Flyers.
Flames. They're Canadians.
I'm just You also got to think of like cities too. Like,
the Jets.
Winnipeg.
The Devils.
Winnipeg, and then New Jersey. You're just naming teams that are being written down. Yeah, like Matty Spice. Matty Spice, Flyers, and I'm missing one team from the Atlantic. I already got the Flames. This is the Atlantic, so it's on the eastern side. It's by the ocean. Oh, the fucking Panthers. Duh. Yes, Matty Spice. You owe us a dance. We did it. 100% on this quiz. Thank you so much.
Let me get NFL teams. Find NFL teams.
Here we go. NFL teams. I found it.
Okay, you're going to type it for me.
Okay, go ahead.
Jets.
That's hockey.
Giants. Washington football team. Oh my God, they changed it.
It's on there, huh?
Jaguars.
I'm trying to frame it correctly, but we'll do that. We'll do that with later.
Panthers.
That's hockey again.
Patriots. Cardinals. Oh fuck.
You're stumped.
How am I out? Seattle Seahawks. Green Bay Packers.
Oh my gosh. Seahawks, Packers.
Buccaneers. Cowboys. Oh, who am I missing? The NFC least. Eagles. I got the Jets, Patriots, Bills, Miami, Steelers. Fuck! How am I this far off?
You should be machine gunning these out.
This is fast, though. This is fast.
Go
ahead. Rams, Raiders, Chargers, Chiefs.
This is my favorite because it is like wow.
Ravens.
There you go.
49ers.
49ers.
Kansas City. Wow, how am I missing whole divisions? Oh, Browns.
There, I was like, dude, yeah, like you can nail it by division with the rivalries and shit, but I mean, who knows?
Vikings. Holy shit.
I love how your brain's working. How much time is on this clock? You still got time.
I still got 4 minutes.
So that's a lot of
Panthers,
time.
Buccaneers. I don't even know who's in that fucking. Trying to think of players, cities. Oh, the Texans. We got the Raiders already, right?
Yep. Your AFC West is already. You're missing one team from the AFC West. You have the Chiefs, Raiders, and Chargers.
I couldn't even tell you. Somebody give me a hint. I'm not looking at the chat. I just want a hint.
You're missing some cat. Do you have any cat teams left? You're missing some horse teams.
Some horse teams?
Yeah.
Oh, the Colts?
Yep.
Duh.
One more.
Another one? Another horse team?
Yeah.
What am I missing?
I'm surprised you said Colts first.
What?
Come on.
Why? Why can I not think of this?
You're missing a horse team. You're missing you are missing a cat team.
We got the Panthers.
Yep. We got the Jags.
The Jags.
Yep. This is great. Come on.
Hey, I gave you like 5 answers, okay?
You okay, but I would have got there. I'm just saying. I gave you when I say a horse team, there's only 2. So it's like you gotta know the one of them is literally their logo is a horse.
Oh, the Broncos.
Oh, that's my favorite.
Broncos. Oh, Lions.
There you go. That's one of the cat teams.
Lions. How many am I missing?
You're missing
5.
You're missing one from. You're missing 2 from the north. You're missing.
How am I missing? Oh, the Saints.
There
Fuck.
You go. You're missing a bird team. You're missing a bird team, a cat team.
You got Arizona, right?
Yep. You're missing another animal. If I say the name, it'll give it away. and you're missing. Let me see. Oh, and you're missing a I can't really give you a clue about what they are. I mean, you're missing a big team. We'll say it like that.
Oh,
they're so big.
You got the Eagle. Oh, the Falcons.
Yeah, that's a bird team. Think of another cat team that has literal stripes on their uniforms.
Oh, the Bengals? I don't think of that as a cat. Fuck. The Chicago Bears.
Yeah, I was gonna say the Bears one is like the funniest one because it's like they're like the oldest team in the NFL.
I'm missing one team from the AFC South,
and it's a big team.
Texas Colts,
like,
Giants.
They're so big. Like you would almost say that they're like.
They're not Giants because I already
no,
said
kind of in a way.
39.
Think of like
38.
Think of like a Greek version of a giant.
A Greek version of a giant.
Think of a ship that tried to sail to America and it sank. think of Derrick Henry.
The Titans.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah, buddy. We could do these all night.
Hey, the average is 86%, okay?
You got 100. That was great. Yeah, Houston Oilers, Bears, Bengals. Let's do the big Big Four U.S. sports teams. Can you name the teams of Big Four sports in the U.S.? What is that?
All of them? Holy shit.
Wait,
we can do this together.
Does that just mean all of them?
Yeah, every team in every league.
What? We just did NFL and hockey. Can we just do
Then I think this is still going to be challenging.
All right. I'm going to have to remember the fucking Flames and Flyers and shit because I'm not going to remember that. All right. Flames. Flyers. Ducks. Kings. Blues. Blue Jackets.
Red Wings.
Black Hawks.
Black Hawks.
Blackhawks. What do we got? The Jets, the Senators, the Capitals, the Penguins, the Pirates. I just started thinking of other teams. What's the other Pittsburgh
Blue
team?
Jays.
The Steelers, the Blue Jays,
Lakers,
the Angels, the Lakers, the Dodgers, the Rams, the Clippers, the Heat,
Bucks,
the Dolphins. I just started typing the Bucks, Buccaneers, Brewers,
Packers,
White Sox, Packers, Bears,
Cardinals,
Lions, Cardinals, Vikings,
Titans,
Predators. Let's see what up.
Houston Oilers.
That's not on here. The Texans will be on here. The Stars, the Mavericks, the Raptors.
Supersonics.
That's not on here either. The Thunder.
Washington Bullets.
The Lightning. That won't be on here. The Nets. The Jets. I think I already said that. The Mets. The Yankees.
The Thunder.
I already put that.
Warriors.
The Warriors. The 49ers.
The Celtics.
The Celtics. The Bruins. All right, here, let's go alphabetically. NFL, Arizona Cardinals. What's next? What do we got?
Oh, fuck.
Raiders, Chiefs, Broncos,
Colts.
I think we already said the Titans, the Jaguars, the Saints, the Falcons, the Panthers,
Eagles,
the Eagles,
Giants,
Cowboys, Redskins. I guess they're the football team.
That's so lame.
And I think I already put the Bengals, right? No, Bengals are on there. I think I already said
Steelers.
I already got the Steelers. Patriots. Bills. Bills are on there. I'm thinking of the West. I'm in the West. Seahawks.
Chargers, Rams.
I think I already got the Rams. We do Chargers.
Cardinals, you got
Cardinals.
Vegas Raiders.
Got the Raiders. Wouldn't forget the Raiders.
Cowboys, Texans, you got both.
Cowboys, got the Browns. Ravens, maybe? Is that the B team? Yeah, that's the B team I'm missing. We have all the NFL teams. Let's move to the MLB. The MLB, I already got the Angels. So what else is on the list?
Yankees.
The A's. There we go. I was going to say. I got the Yankees on there.
Oakland A's.
Got the A's. I got the Giants. That autofills because I put it for football. What about California Padres, Arizona Diamondbacks? Texas Rangers. Oh, that also works for the hockey team. Oh, Islanders, Devils, Angels and the Devils. Arizona Diamondbacks. Let's see, I got the White Sox, Red Sox.
Whitecocks.
The Reds filled in first. The Reds got the Detroit Tigers over here. The Indians. That's offensive. The Royals, the Rays, the Phillies, the Orioles. I don't know how to spell that. The Orioles. The who else plays baseball?
The Nationals.
The Nationals play baseball, and they play it well. Where do you put the Blue Jays? The fucking Asterix. Let's see what else we got. Who's down here in Texas? No one else is here in Texas. Florida, we got the Rays. We got the Marlins. Is there another team in Florida? No, they have 2 baseball teams, and they got 3 football teams. Let's go Milwaukee. What's another M? Milwaukee.
You got the Brewers?
Got the Brewers. Milwaukee, because I got Miami Marlins, Milwaukee Brewers. One more team with the M. The M's. The Michigan Wolverines.
Move to NBA.
Or it could be with an N. NBA, we got the... No! The Twins. We got the Twins.
The Raptors.
I think I already got the Raptors on there. Well, we got to get the Rockets, obviously. The Spurs, obviously. We got to get the Magic, obviously. We got to get the
Miami Heat.
I got the Heat on there. We got to get the
Cleveland.
The Cavs. Can I just put Cavs? Thank you. Got it. Cavs. There's another team in Ohio. Columbus, no. New York. We got all those teams. I think Nets and Knicks. Oh,
you got the Nets?
I got to put the Knicks. Yeah, I was like, got the only New York team. I got the Nets. Let's see. Got the Lakers. Got the Clippers. Got the Warriors.
The Jazz, bro.
Arizona's the Suns. The Jazz.
The Jazz.
The Jazz. The Trailblazers, right? They're a team. Trailblazers.
Yeah.
Let's see. This is hard. What's the A team? Am I fucking crazy? What city starts with an A or is it another B?
Might be another B.
There's no like Baltimore team. What's the Wizards are a team? Fuck. Oh, Denver has a team. The Nuggets. Milwaukee has the Bucks. Fucking. How much time I got? 6 minutes left. Okay, NBA starts with an A or a B. None of us are sure. Fucking. Wow. Yowie wowie.
Go back to NHL.
No. NBA. What's the first team? The 76ers are in Philly. What's the next team? What's that first team in basketball? Like when you play the game, it has like the list of the
Atlanta
teams.
Hawks.
Oh, the Hawks. Thank God. I was like, dude, I'm gonna lose my mind. Is there the Braves. That's a baseball team. So okay, the Hornets, the Charlotte, Cleveland, so there's another letter in there. The Charleston Chews. The Hurricanes play hockey. Since we did the Hornets, Calgary. Because even now looking at the NHL one again, I'm like, damn it. I need it's easier when it's broken out. Okay, Canucks. Did I get the Canucks on there? What team?
Oh, Atlanta Braves.
I got the Braves now. Okay, so for hockey, we're missing another A team or a B team. So let's see. It's easier when it's like listed out in the other way. So I already think I did the Senators. Shit. It's easier when you can see the divisions. Same with baseball. Like if I was looking at the divisions, I'd be like, yeah, sure. Fill in here, fill in here. Because I think we got all the NL West. I think we got all the AL West. Or no, we don't have the Mariners. And another AL team, American League. Fuck it. Twins.
Oh, the fucking Spurs.
I got the Spurs.
You got the Bulls?
Don't have the Bulls. I always forget the Bulls.
Holy shit.
I got the Chicago Bulls, and they played a lot of games against the Suns and the Knicks and the Jazz, and they played a lot of games.
New Orleans.
What are they
Pelicans.
Now? Pelicans. I was like, what are they now? They're not the Hornets anymore. We got them. Shit. Los Angeles Kings.
Minnesota, bro.
The Wild?
The Timberwolves.
Oh, the Timberwolves.
Garnett, bro.
And the Grizzlies. FedEx.
The bad boy.
The Pistons.
There you go.
So I got the Red Wings on there already, right? For hockey. For fucking hockey, Sharks.
Phoenix Suns.
Got the Suns, but did I get the Coyotes? Coyotes. I already got the Panthers.
The fucking Sacramento Kings, bro.
I got them because I put the LA Kings.
Oh, shit. The Magic?
I got the Magic. Orlando, because they just have the Magic, right? That's like their only team.
What are we missing in the NBA?
We're missing beneath Houston and before LA. Is there another H team? The Hawaii team? Is there another LA team? Another team that starts with an L?
You got the Grizzlies. Did you get the Wizards?
Got the Wiz. Buffalo. I got that from the chat. Fucking H and L.
Bro, the Indiana Pacers.
Oh, fucking, who's going to remember that ever? Okay, Chicago Blackhawks, Columbus Blue Jackets. Fucking, wow. Cincinnati hockey. Who goes there? Now I'm missing a couple of, what is it? We're good on the NBA. We just need one more. We need two more baseball. We got Cleveland, we got Detroit, we got Boston, Chicago. So in between Boston and Chicago could be another B team.
The Baltimore Orioles.
I got Orioles, got Red Sox.
Oh, fuck.
Because it goes Baltimore, then Boston, and then blank, and then Chicago. Oh, the Cubs. What the fuck? There's another Chicago team.
Yeah.
Then the Indians and the Tigers, and there's one in the middle that's missing.
You got the Reds?
I got the Reds and the Red Sox, the Brewers, the Twins, did I get the because in the AL East,
the Colorado Rockies.
Yeah, buddy. Rockies. Okay. Let's see. NHL. We are missing the team below the Tampa Bay Lightning and above Vancouver, and we just listed all of these teams. So the Maple Leafs? Yes. Okay, the Maple Leafs. And then after Minnesota and before, that's the Canadiens. And then after Detroit and before Florida. Uh-oh. Because that could be a D-E-F? It's either another D or an F or a... Shit, I'm missing two teams, Matty Spice. What do we got?
What is AVS?
The Avs, the Avalanche. You just tell me that. Well, you gotta... No, it doesn't seem like I got it naturally.
No, Matty Spice put in the chat. You just put AVS.
I don't want to see this next one. Detroit. After Detroit, we have... Okay, it can't be them. It can't be them. Can't be another Canadian team, can it? Can it be another Canadian team? It's already put the Blues. It can't be that. It can't be the Blues because that's the thing. No way.
1 minute.
I just listed all these teams. I can't remember it. Okay, after the D. So there's like Detroit. There's Dallas. There's Denver. Does Denver have a team? No, they're Colorado Avalanche. Detroit. So after Detroit.
The Stars?
Dallas is already on there. Detroit is already on there. Dallas and Detroit are, maybe it's another F team. Is there another F team? Like
the Oilers.
Edmonton Oilers. I'm missing a team.
Spice.
What team am I missing? Oh, I'm missing another V team, V and W.
In what?
In hockey. Vancouver Canucks, Washington Capitals. The Jets I already got. No way. We're going to lose it, Matty Spice.
The Blackhawks.
I already got them. Golden Knights. Yeah, 3 seconds. Oh, who had it? Tyler Spida with the save. Why are we still doing this? Why are we still live on the internet? Why are we still on the internet playing Sporkle games? All right, now let's do the NBA teams. We did it. Everyone in the chat, we did it. We passed Matty Spice's insanely hard hockey quiz. That was so hard. What's this? Click the U.S. presidents by picture.
Oh.
This is stupid. All right, we got to write up. I was even thinking like...
James Madison, damn it.
I was even thinking like my new thing is just going to be I'm going to say, good night, everybody. Like a comic. Like, all right, everyone, thank you, good night. Like, that's just be the new thing. Let's play this real quick. All right, let's guess the presidents. Which one is George Washington?
George Washington. I got to move this side.
I've never seen him in person. So how will I know which one George Washington? Oh, this is him right here. The dollar bill guy. I can't see. I mean, I'm really
John Adams.
I'm zoomed in as shit on this. I got to zoom out. but now everyone's really small.
Holy shit!
I can't make out anyone's face now.
Well, this one's for sure going to be a black and white picture.
Okay, John Adams. That's Herbert Hoover for sure. So
Herbie.
Who's John Adams?
It should be a painting. I think it's the one right below George Washington.
You think so? You want to? No, that's isn't that Andrew Johnson?
I have no idea.
Click. Fuck. We got it right. Next quiz.
You just lose? Holy shit.
Can you pick each president of the United States what does that say?
Oh, without making a mistake.
Yeah, give it. Well, you got to get their name. Is that what that means?
That's a no.
Oh, you got to get their pictures. That one's hard. What else we got? U.S. presidents. Let's just keep playing presidents shit.
Why have I never seen this website before?
You've never been on Sporkle? Oh, it's so fun.
No.
What is this? Just can you name the presidents of the United States? Let's go. Washington, Adams, Jefferson, Madison, Monroe, Quincy Adams Jackson, Martin Van Buren, Harrison Tyler, Polk something, Roosevelt,
Trump,
and Woodrow Wilson.
Biden.
Trump, Hoover, Biden. Who's the guy before
Bush.
Trump? The dude, Obama. Bush. There's
Bush.
2 Bushes, couple Clintons in there. Nope, just one. We got Nixon. He resigned. Assassinated.
Coolidge.
Calvin Coolidge. That guy was a badass.
Lincoln.
How are these people dying in
Kennedy.
office? Oh, yeah, Kennedy was assassinated. Thank you. I live here. He got assassinated here.
You did it.
It wasn't I.
Al Gore.
Johnson. Andrew Johnson was president. Let's see. Who else was
Zachary.
Zachary. What?
Zachary Taylor.
Taylor. Why don't you just say that?
It's my name.
Polk, Taylor. Something. Roosevelt. I got both Roosevelts on there.
Coolidge.
You already said that. Grover Cleveland. Grover Cleveland. Let's see. Nixon, we already got. Harding, is that a guy? Harding, that's what Ricardo had that good contribution. Oh, yeah. Ulysses S. Grant, he's on the 50.
Oh, we're missing my favorite. Oh, no, you got him.
Hamilton. Who's your favorite? James Monroe?
No, FDR.
FDR's on here. Who was the president before George Bush in the 80s? Wasn't it Reagan?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. We recorded long enough to where GarageBand just stopped. It was like, we've been going for 4 hours. It was like, no, that's enough. Okay. I'll record an outro separately later for the podcast audience. This is just for us guys. So let's see. Who else was president of the United States? Who was before Lincoln?
No fucking idea.
Coolidge?
Coolidge.
What about Lyndon B. Johnson? I already got him. LBJ, Nixon. Who took over after Nixon? He resigned. Wasn't it
There's some real forgettables.
Wasn't it Ford? Yeah, Gerald Ford. Now, who was in between Ford and Reagan? Because Reagan probably came in. And
I can see his fucking face.
He can't, because I know Gerald Ford wrote a bunch of books and shit. And this guy only got 1 term, it looks like. So who was like a 1-termer in between Reagan and Ford?
I can literally see his face.
What does that mean?
Jimmy Carter.
Carter. Thank you, Kevin. Kevin's in the chat too. You got that right, Zach. Carter. Who was before JFK? Wasn't it? Who was like the president in the 50s? That would have been a fun time to be the president.
Did you get
Wilson? I already put that.
Lyndon B. Johnson?
I already got that. Eisenhower.
JFK, Eisenhower.
Good call. Dwight D. Eisenhower.
What show is your life in?
Dallas.
If your life was a TV show.
Truman. He's not on here. Oh, he is on here. Okay, we got him. I mean, he's already on here, but he wasn't. So Truman was before Eisenhower and then Roosevelt. And then in between Theodore and Woodrow, there was
Taft.
The
Hoover Dam.
Put Taft. Taft! I remember Taft. Got the Hoover Dam. Who was before Grover Cleveland?
Grover Cleveland.
Was there anyone named Baker? Good name. Was there Williams? No one last name Williams has ever been president?
Chester A. Arthur.
Arthur, you looked that up. I've never heard of that.
No. The Chester A. Arthur's from Die Hard 3.
Oh, and then I got Polk from Matty Spice in the chat. Garfield from Ricardio in the chat.
Yeah, all these fucking kids are in high school. They should know this. Hey, they're not helping us.
Wait till we do the States one after this, all right? That's going to be a real test.
Andrew Garfield.
Andrew Garfield from Spider-Man was a president back in the 1800s. Because, 1877, after Ulysses S. Grant kicked ass and put himself on the 50, there's got to be, and like Garfield is just getting ready. Garfield was I remember that. I was there. Who else was president of the United States? Because I remember that song. Washington.
Is this the last one?
No, we have 4 more.
Oh, it's behind your head.
We're missing the 1800s. Like, who were the presidents during the Civil War?
Oh.
Or like before the Civil War really picked up.
Rutherford. What was his Rutherford
Jennings?
D. Hayes?
Oh yeah, Hayes. Okay, he was before Garfield. Coolidge is on here.
Fuck, I was about to say it again too.
Let's see. 1850 to 1861. Dakota says that move your head, Vleeties. Oh, do I got to do this? Oh, because I can't even see my screen right now. Let me pull up this up so I can see.
Before,
that's the area there. We're missing that area. Oh, yeah, James Buchanan. He played in the NFL. Martin Van Buren, Harrison Tyler.
Oh.
Taylor.
Millard.
How do you spell that?
Millard Fillmore.
Fillmore. All right, one more, everybody. McKinley. That sounds good. Is that his name?
William McKinley?
Oh, that was somebody I was missing in over there. Do we got James Buchanan Pierce? Do we have a President Pierce? We got them all. We named every president of this great country.
Who the fuck is Franklin Pierce?
Oh, dude, he invented Hawthorne wipes. That's a little community joke. Let's see. I wanted to do the states one's my favorite. Group effort. That's why.
Can you name all the states?
Yep. Can you name them all? And everyone always forgets like a couple. And the one that I always forget is Delaware, so I'm going to write that one first.
Oh, you can see them? That's not fair.
I know, right? This is great. Delaware, Hawaii, Alabama,
Arkansas,
Florida, Arkansas,
California,
regular Kansas,
Ohio,
California, Ohio,
Texas,
Michigan, Texas,
Utah,
New Mexico,
Colorado,
Utah, Arizona, Colorado,
Idaho,
Iowa,
Wisconsin.
What's below Wisconsin?
Montana,
Indiana, Montana, North Dakota, South Dakota. What's over there on the west? Washington, Washington, and then Oregon, Georgia. All right, we did it all. South Carolina,
North Carolina,
Massachusetts,
Tennessee.
How do you spell? Fucking Kevin.
MASSISS.
Don't do that to me. MISSISSIPPI.
New York, New Jersey,
New York, New Jersey, New Hampshire,
Maine.
New Hampshire, Maine.
Did you get Virginia?
Did you get Rhode Island? Rhode Island.
West Virginia.
West Virginia. Regular Virginia.
Tennessee.
How do you spell Virginia? C. We didn't even do
Kentucky.
We didn't even do North Carolina. We just kind of left it there. Kentucky. No, where's Nebraska?
Illinois.
Nebraska, Illinois. What's right there above Arkansas?
Oklahoma.
Oh, Missouri. I was like, what is that? Oklahoma, where the wind goes sweeping down the.
Minnesota.
Alaska is down there somewhere. Right above Colorado.
Hawaii.
Wyoming is that one right there. I got Hawaii. Pennsylvania, Matty Spice. Let's see. There's probably a bunch in that little area that we're forgetting.
Yeah, can you fucking zoom in on? We're missing 5 still?
Maryland. Yeah, because we're missing like Maryland. We're missing Connecticut. And then got the Dakotas. So there's 3 that we're missing, and yeah, they're probably all in that little baby fucking area up there. What's up in there? Vermont?
Rhode Island, Vermont, Rhode Island, New Hampshire, Massachusetts, Connecticut, New Jersey.
Got those.
Delaware.
We're missing 2, huh? Because, yeah, like,
Maryland.
See, that's where the map really helps, but let's just say there's no map right now. New Jersey. We got Maine. We got Maryland. What's over there by Pennsylvania? And, like, it feels like Delaware and Maryland. There's, like, something else right in there.
Fuck, you got Connecticut. Coolidge.
It's got to be Coolidge. Got New York. It's all that fucking area. Where's all my... Oh, who wrote that? Good call, Matty Spice. You can't even tell on this map, but Louisiana's not filled out.
Oh.
See? So we're missing 1, and it's in that bubble up there, I think, because we got Alabama, Mississippi, Georgia, Florida. We're missing Transylvania is not on here, I guess.
You got Maryland?
Got Maryland.
Delaware?
Got Delaware. I wrote that first because I always forget that one. It's got
Maryland, Delaware.
Because it's in that little bubble.
Is D.C. its own state?
No. It's its own district of Columbia. Missouri. Got that. It's in this area. Oh, wait. I can't see because my ring light is right there, but we didn't get Nevada.
Oh my God!
I wasn't even looking over there, Matty.
Behind your head.
Good for you, Matty. Yeah, I couldn't even. None of us could see it. I was blocking it. I gotta get rid of this bar up here. Good call.
Let's go countries in Africa.
I can do that all day.
Yeah. So your first one, Sierra Leone.
Let's see. Cover the African. What is that? African countries.
Border blitz.
Border blitz. Whatever the fuck that means.
Holy shit!
Can you name the countries of Africa which will? What does that say? And the country. Wait. Cause the African countries bordering it to appear. What does that mean?
Okay. Sierra Leone.
Sierra Leone. Oh,
Congo.
Wait. So it makes the countries appear next to it, or what? I don't get how that works. Congo.
Yeah, if it's touching it, it'll show up.
Oh, that's
Zimbabwe.
This is too easy then. Zimbabwe. We all knew that one. We all know Ghana. That's West Africa. We all know
Egypt.
Egypt. I don't know how to fucking spell that. Egypt. Libya, Sudan. Is Morocco count?
Yeah.
How do you spell that? Oh, yeah, Algeria. I always forget that's up there. Nigeria?
Kenya.
That's where Barack was born.
South Africa.
Oh, yeah.
It's already there.
Oh, is it? Fuck. I wrote it anyway. Oh, because you can write it. The more you write, like.
Oh, yeah.
Somalia.
Niger.
Oh, we lost. How fast?
Why did we lose? What'd you put?
I think it's only a minute-long quiz or something. It was fast.
Oh, shit.
Super fast. Let's see. More quizzes. Do this all night, motherfuckers.
Trivia bingo. Just find the most generic trivia.
Let's see. Almost useless trivia 9 or 11.
Oh, there we go.
There we go. Can you name the answers to these 30 general questions?
Let's fucking do it.
Let's hit play. My head is in the way. I kind of feel bad for blocking it for people. You know what? We don't even have
I'll move.
No, we just won't even be on the fucking screen. That's the easy solution. They don't need to see us while we're doing
True.
This. Oh, wrong thing.
Pause the timer.
Too late. We already lost 15 seconds, everybody. Can you
Sherlock
name...
Holmes.
Was that Watson?
Yeah.
Let's see. Arachnophobia.
Tokyo.
Spiders. Tokyo. Okay, wait. Which of Santa's reindeer is named after a Roman god? Is that what it says? Oh, the Roman god of love? Is that Prancer? Is that Blitzen? Comet? What the fuck is that? What kind of question is that? Dasher? You know Dasher and Dancer and fucking and bullshit. Dixon's not a reindeer. Which of Rudolph?
Gigabyte.
Hold on.
I'm just fucking gigabyte. Just type it.
No, we gotta go through the quiz. It's not you do a trivia quiz.
Yeah, I'm reading the other ones while you're stuck on this one.
Who wrote the Hunger Games? Collins. Let's see. Which band featuring Don Henley, Gren Fry? That's the Eagles.
Will not. 2 words.
Oh.
Will not.
Can you? Yeah, I wrote it. It's already on there. But can you tell me what? You got to read the question and give.
What is the expanded form of the
contraction? No, we already know now. Which country?
Oh, I'm looking at the Twitch screen because the Discord is so fucking blurry. I can't read anything.
Let's see. So Italy.
What is one of the 3 countries that have won a Rugby World Cup at least twice? India.
Have they? You don't know that. New
Rugby
Zealand
is. I'm thinking of cricket. Sorry.
I was like, New Zealand has. Yeah. I was like, there's no way India's won that many World Cups. So which springs? Okay, hold on. What else we got in this chat? Let's go with what famous TV? What's that say? TV tank engine. Thomas the Tank Engine. Which is Santa's reindeer? What the fuck does that mean? You know, Dasher and Dancer and Comet, Cupid, right?
Which U.S. city was the original Hangover set in? Las Vegas.
Las Vegas. Which sea can be found between Germany, Scandinavia, France, and Germany? What sea? Is that the Arc? No, wait. That's the Indian Ocean. Indian Ocean, Atlantic. Was it the Indian, the Atlantic, the Pacific, and the Arctic? Right.
Mm-hmm.
So which sea can be found between those? The Atlantic? Or am I just thinking?
Wait, what is it? Which sea? What?
Which sea can be found between Great Britain, Scandinavia, France, and Germany? Is there a different? I mean, it's the Atlantic Ocean.
Did you put Atlantic? The Baltic Sea.
Not the Baltic. Not the Mediterranean. English Channel?
Yeah.
Not that.
What the fuck?
Arctic? Indian? The fuck?
Oh, which U.S. state and river is made entirely out of the letters IMPS? Mississippi. MISSISSIPP.
Which blue gem is the birthstone for the month of fucking cheater, pumpkin eater? How many days are in a leap year? 366. What pasta is? What does that say? Homophone of human chef in the movie Ratatouille. Which
Ratatouille?
I don't know what the fucking pasta is. Spaghetti? Fucking fettuccine? I don't know how to spell that. It's bullshit.
Which breed of dog is Snoopy? Holy shit.
Oh, the timer's up. Fuck. I got half.
This one was hard.
I don't know how to spell linguine. It's bullshit. That is hard. Kevin says we should commentate The Undertaker on Joe Rogan. How long is that? Like 3 hours?
That was really good. I liked it.
But was it 3 hours?
It was 3 fucking hours. I haven't even finished it. I've been listening to it all day.
I've been listening to it all day.
Just on and off all day.
Let's see. Let's do one more. We can't retire on that one. And this isn't on the podcast. This is just free. Top grossing movies. Oh, grossing N movies. Can you name the highest grossing movies that begin with the letter N?
Night at the Museum.
Oh, they put the pictures. That's not fun. Because Notting Hill, fucking The Nun. That's too easy. Let's see what other movie categories they got. What else we got on here? Movies, altered states. No, I don't want to pick a scene.
Match. 6 cents and 60 seconds.
Ooh. Movies of 1972. C animated movie characters, actors by initials A. Here we go. See how to play. How do you play? I don't want to do picture ones. Those aren't fun. I like naming shit, bro. What other? Let's see. Entertainment, religion, holiday. What other sports ones we got? NCAA champs by president. Are you serious?
No way.
Fuck that. That's got to be hard.
Oh, what is NFL top 10s?
Of 2020. So
but what a top 10 what? Just the top 10 teams?
Probably passer. Let me see. Yeah, passing yards.
Holy shit. That's a good one.
Let's see.
Sacks, interceptions, points scored.
So this is for last year? Or this is for this season. Like Watson is Houston, obviously.
Mahomes.
Brady. Mahomes. I was even confused. I was like, what is KAN? That's not what their abbreviation is. Mahomes. Atlanta would be Matt Ryan. Buffalo
Rodgers.
would be Allen. Rodgers. Herbert.
Goff.
Herbert? How does he spell that? Goff? Goff's not on here. Minnesota would be Cousins. Seattle would be Wilson.
P. Rivs.
Indianapolis would be Andrew Luck. Rushing yards would be Henry.
The King.
Minnesota would be Cook. Indianapolis would be Taylor. Green Bay would be Jones. Chicago would be Montgomery. Your guy, Montgomery. Jacksonville would be
Leonard Fournette.
Robinson. Robinson. Cleveland would be Chubb.
Fuck, he's in the top 10 receiving and rushing?
No. That's Allen Robinson for receiving. It's James Robinson for rushing. Raiders would be Jacobs. Baltimore would be Dobbins.
Lamar Jackson.
No, he did not have that many yards. Edwards. Jackson had 1,000 rushing yards. There's no.
Yes.
Wow, what a year! MVP.
He's I think the first person to do to have more than 2.
Denver would be that guy, the guy who Gordon, Melvin Gordon. Receiving yards, Buffalo. That's Diggs. Kansas City. That's Hill. It's Kelsey probably, right? Yeah, Kelsey. Arizona would be Hopkins. Minnesota. Diggs was Buffalo. Was it Thielen? Did he have that many yards this year? How do you spell that shit? I don't know if he had that many yards this year, did he? The new guy, Jeffries or whatever, Jefferson. Yeah, Justin Jefferson had 1,400 yards. Green Bay would be your boy, Devontae Adams. Hotlanta would be Jones.
Julio.
Oh, wait. No, it's not. Oh, it's Ridley. Seattle would be Metcalf, right? He had a good year. Raiders. Ruggs? No. Renfro.
The white guy.
I was going to say Renfro. No, it's shit. Oh, wow, the Raiders. It wasn't Ruggs? No, Ruggs kind of came on late. Who was their main guy this year? The main guy was Ruggs. No, wow. Oh, Waller. Good call, Nathan Waller. Yeah, their tight end is their best receiver.
Darren Waller.
Sacks. We got Watt. We got Donald. We got, what is that? What's Norton? Is that New Orleans? Is that what that means? Jordan? Cameron Jordan? Jordan? Cameron. Maybe it's not Cameron Jordan. Arizona, I would not fucking know. Gosh, I don't know the sack leaders at all. Pittsburgh's got 2. Rams have 2. Cleveland's got 1. Who's Cleveland's guy? The big guy, Garrett.
Yeah.
Green Bay. Who with fucking Green Bay's got all these fucking sacks? BJ Raji. Oh, yeah, Matty Spice. Good call. Bud Dupree got hurt. Oh, he's not on this list. It's not Bud Dupree. Oh, it's Bush, right? Devin Bush. Nope.
Who's Buda Baker?
He is he's a defensive back. Who in Miami had 10 picks this year? Get him in the Pro Bowl, would you? Let's see. I can't name any of these defensive guys. I feel like a dick.
I couldn't either.
What is that
point scored? Is it going to be all kickers?
Oh, it might be, right? Who's Young Wei Koo? Young Wei Koo. Howard. Oh yeah, Xavier Howard had a big year. Rhodes, is he on here? No. Bush. Yeah, Bush has been out since week 2. Yeah, no, not Hayward either.
Ha.
Oh, he had Clinton Dix. He's not on here.
Who got traded from the Jaguars? He fucking balled out corner.
Who got traded? Oh, Ramsey, right? But he doesn't get a lot of picks.
Tyrann Mathieu.
Did that Lloyd guy have a bunch of sacks? No. Oh, Leonard Floyd. Yeah, Leonard Floyd. There we go. Williams. Anybody named Williams? Leonard Williams. Any other Jones? Any Johnsons on here?
Who picked off Big Ben? Because they had a few in that one game.
His name's not Derpy. Matty Spice.
Derpy.
Bud Derpy? That's not his name.
No, Dupree.
Yeah, I know, but I spelled Dupree it doesn't pop up. He says Derpy. It's not that either. Bud Dupree did not have that many sacks, I guess. Kickers though, I mean, was that Sly on here? Is he on here? I can spell his fucking name now. Raiders kicker. I don't even know who the Raiders kicker was this year. Buffalo.
Janikowski, duh.
Usually, yes, that's usually the go-to. Tucker, he plays kicker. New Orleans has 2 kickers that had 126 points, or what does that mean?
No, I mean, it's not all kickers. It's just points scored. It's usually kickers, but...
Oh, is it?
It might be fucking... Try Drew Brees.
No, it looks like it's got to be people that cross the end zone.
Kamara?
Oh, look at that. Who's their kicker, then?
Well, you have 6 fucking touchdowns in a game. Oh, shit. I can see his face. Lutz?
Will Lutz. Good call.
Yeah.
Who's Chicago's kicker now? Because they don't have Cody Parkey anymore. It's not Robbie Gould. He's been retired for fucking years. My kicker all year was Joey Sly. So if it's not him, I don't fucking know.
What's Dallas's kicker?
It used to be Dan Bailey, but it's not that anymore. Who's their kicker now? Not Sean Sweesham. Joel? No, I don't remember who the kicker is. Blankenship. Good call, Brady. Carlson. Good call. Vlidy's type Dupree. Did that. It's not. He didn't have that many sacks, bro. Bud. It's type Bud Dupree. Carlson. I already typed that. Is there anybody named Palmer? Yeah, I had Cameron Jordan. Why didn't it pop up? That's what I'm saying. I thought he had 13.5 sacks. Who on the Saints had more sacks than him?
Greg the Leg.
Oh, Zerline, right? How do you spell that? Greg. Just put Greg.
Just do Zerline. Z-U.
Yeah, just do Zerline.
You just had it.
I didn't pop up. I didn't finish it.
I think it's
maybe it's not it. Maybe it's Koopa. Maybe
it's got to be Zerline. You're just spelling it wrong.
I don't know how to spell.
It's not line like a line. It's probably French or something like E-I-N or I-E-N. Try E-I-N.
There you go. Cool name, Greg. It's A-N, not O-N. I already tried that, guys. It's not Cameron Jordan. Cameron Jordan. It's not Cam Jordan. I hear you clicking over there, man. Tuitt. Yeah, there you go. Stephen Tuitt. Good call, Matty Spice. Levy? Where was that guy's name? DeAndre Levy? Wasn't him. He didn't have that many sacks. Hendrickson. Oh, are you looking this up, bro?
No. I'm looking them up, but none of these, we would have never got all of these.
Like, I can't even...
Especially the fucking interceptions.
Yeah, the interceptions one is tough. Like, I can't think of anybody. Like, I got Tyrann Mathieu. I was like, that's the only name I got legit. Every other name was just lucky that I typed in Jackson Diggs and somebody else gave me Howard. Khalil Mack didn't have that many sacks this year. Smith. There's got to be a Smith on here. The good call. Harrison Smith. Zadarius Smith. Butler. Malcolm Butler had 4 picks. Good for him. Oh, yeah, Minkah Fitzpatrick. Good call.
Sacks. So let's see. Sacks. You're missing Arizona.
Peters. Oh, yeah, Marcus Peters.
Yeah, you never got that one. Hassan Reddick. Haasonreddick.
Yeah, I don't know who that is.
Never heard of him.
All right, what time is it? 1 a.m.? All righty, everybody. That's enough of this. We can do this all night. Like, we literally can. And, like, I'm tired. I have to go to work tomorrow. I don't have tomorrow off. You know what I mean? Like, so this might be a new tradition, by the way, of doing this shit.
Just all night.
Well, and we also got to bring back I was even thinking we should have done a Strange Addiction tonight because that was awesome.
Ooh. Dude, we got to watch the one The lady is addicted to eating her husband's ashes.
Yes. See, there's so many good ones that we can commentate.
And she's like, I'm almost out. I don't know what I'm going to do when he's gone.
Dakota's asking.
He's been fucking gone for years.
Dakota asks, like, why do we have to end? Like, why does this have to end? Maybe it doesn't. Maybe we just keep going, right? Like, none of us. You don't have to work. I have to work.
I don't have to work.
I'm working. I got to work. Fucking terrible. Everyone, we've been streaming for almost 4 hours. We're
not Tyler Spida.
No, you know what? We are. Let's do it. Let's just keep going. All right, everybody. Thank you so much for hanging out. It's been a long, fun evening. Kevin will be back tomorrow for SmackDown's third hour. Hold on. What did I just do? Oh, wait. Is there a VOD that happened? I didn't see a VOD in here. There's no My Strange Addiction. We're signing off before anything bad happens.
I think she's talking about the Corvette. But if you missed that by now, it's too late.
Thank goodness. Thank goodness. All right, everybody. I'm going to hit stop streaming before you make me do another thing. Woo! That's good. Thank you, guys. Yeah, Kevin will be live tomorrow night immediately following SmackDown. DLive.tv/TWFS. Yeah. No, it's been a long one, Ihako. It's been good. So, yeah, the Matty Spice video is on this stream. It'll be on YouTube as well, youtube.com/RyanVanVleet. And until the day that I'm dead, I'm Ryan Van Vliet. Thank you guys so much for coming in and hanging out. Tyler Spida is live, so we'll get ready to raid him. Have a good night, everybody. Tyler Spida.